snacks are real nice. Soda sound makes dry. I'm lit, you can't deny. Wherever you want, wherever you need. So good you never, ever want to leave. Anything that you desire, set it on fire. I'll make you spend your days all away. That's my desire. You know I'm the do what's left to say. 3, 2, 1, fire! Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 oh, a little flames. Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 gonna watch it burn. I know, I look kinda cute and nice and pleasant, but I got a short fuse for fools, look at arrogant. Watch out, let me pour you a drink, but think about messing with me, I'll enjoy the fun. So drink your drink, don't you run your mouth. You think about stepping to the and things will go south. Wanna push you like the okay, burn you the ash, think twice before you play, play. I'll make you spend your days all away. That's my desire. You know I'm the do what's left to say. 3, 2, 1, fire! Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 oh, a little flames. Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 gonna watch it burn. Mocktails, mixers, eyes. The snacks are real nice. Soda sound makes dry. I'm lit, you can't deny. Wherever you want, wherever you need. So good you never, ever want to leave. Anything that you desire, set it on fire. I'll make you spend your days all away. That's my desire. You know I'm the do what's left to say. 3, 2, 1, fire! Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 oh, a little flames. Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 gonna watch it burn. I know, I look kinda cute and nice and pleasant, but I got a short fuse for fools, look at arrogant. Watch out, let me pour you a drink, but think about messing with me, I'll enjoy the fun. So drink your drink, don't you run your mouth. You think about stepping to the and things will go south. Wanna push you like the okay, burn you the ash, think twice before you play, play. I'll make you spend your days all away. That's my desire. You know I'm the do what's left to say. 3, 2, 1, fire! Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 oh, a little flames. Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 gonna watch it burn. Mocktails, mixers, eyes. The snacks are real nice. Soda sound makes dry. I'm lit, you can't deny. Wherever you want, wherever you need. So good you never, ever want to leave. Anything that you desire, set it on fire. I'll make you spend your days all away. That's my desire. You know I'm the do what's left to say. 3, 2, 1, fire!
Mocktails mixes ice. The snacks are really nice. Chat, every time... Oh, my face is broken. Hold up. It's because I'm on my alarm page and not my face page. Hold up. Effie, thank you! My face! Hi, hello everyone! Hi. I forget there's always verses, me too. But like, whenever I hear mocktails, I'm like, is this a baby game? That's fucked up. Why isn't it cocktails? Why is it mocktail? Maybe she's an alcoholic, dude, and she likes the yummy drinks, but doesn't want the alcohol copium. The ESRB? Do you think it's the ESRB? Or she's more relatable to the 14-year-olds who plays Endless Zone Zero? They say cocktail and my baby gambling cock. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where like someone was like, the Doom guy was a Marine, and you gotta think, is that like just regular American conditioning to think the military is cool, or did they get sponsored to do this? What is the artist intention behind mocktails? Makes you think. I think Doomguy was not a Marine. I don't know. Chat told me misinformation. Then I don't mind. I could Google it myself, but I honestly don't care that much. So we're considering bitches. What? Considering bitches? What? Or it's just a head cannon. Me when I see a man with gun. Hello, Marine. Consider bitches. Why was Master Chief in the Navy? Wait, was Master Chief in the Navy? Hold up. Is he gay? Was Master... I care about this. Chief in the Navy. Oh my god! Why was Master Chief in the Navy? Chat. I'm gonna join the Navy now, I think. Why was Master Chief in the Navy? Spaceships are ships, so Space Navy. He's a seaman? I'd believe that. But like, we have the Air Force, Titty. I'm just gonna New Zealand doesn't have a navy. That's not true. Out of all of the branches of what's the word? Military that New Zealand has, our navy is like almost okay. Mostly because we have to make sure that the whaling ships and Greenpeace don't kill each other that much. That's why we have a that's why we have a navy. Calling Space Off Navy is pretty common. Is this true? Who else is in the Navy? Is Captain Shepard in the Navy? What? They should have ahead of time. It would obviously be Space Force. There's still whalers? Yeah. It's people who kill like dolphins and whales and sharks and stuff, or like delicacies still. And then like the ship's not planes? Brother, what is an airship? What is a plane but an airship? Brother, what do you mean? An airship is still a ship as much as a rocket is a ship, or a spaceship is a ship. You know, the old ships, brother. Airships are different things. A plane is an airship. What do you mean? An airship is a blimp? No, a plane is an airship. I'm gonna Google, and Google's gonna give me a bad AI response. Is an airship only a blimp? Blimps are 3 types of airships. No, an airship is not just a blimp. It's a general term for any self-propelled, steerable, lighter-than-air vehicle. Captain Shepard was in the Navy before being promoted. Why is everyone in the Navy! Chat. Am I being psyoped right now? Am I gonna join the Navy? Am I gonna YMCA? Am I gonna jerk off my bunkie? Good morning, armpits. Ohayozo. I'm meant to be streaming at this time, Monday to Friday Yozo time. But life has gotten in the way. It's just how sci-fi works. I don't really sci-fi. Military man was in the military? Okay, I just assumed, because I'm not like a sci-fi girly, alright? I just assumed when there's like, I don't know, a military, it's like Star Wars. And they're like, we're, I don't know, the Republic fighters. You know? Like they have like their own special boy space term. Like Space Force. You know? I just assumed that they would not just be like, "Yup, I'm sci-fi man. I was in the Navy." Navy is a generic term. No, the Navy isn't. The Navy means something, chat. They're called the Republic Navy in the Clone Wars. Well, I haven't seen the Clone Wars. The Imperial Navy is the Star Destroyers and TIE Fighters. Shows what I know, chat. I'm a woman. Can you tell? I'm a woman and I don't care about warfare or sci-fi or the military or anything like that. You know, I think military not great. Good morning, Bakaisei. Ohayozo. We love to see it. I do have something to discuss with you, chat, which is Just Idols. Just Idols. They had their shit shuffled around as per usual. And the stream is today, but I am I a woman or a brat? Both. Anyways, they have the first stream today of Momojika, and I don't know if I want to stream over it. Did Anime Woman delay? They sure did. It was meant to be yesterday. It was meant to be yesterday, but they moved it to today, and I think it's actually happening today. But it's at like 3 hours, so I'm not sure what my plans are gonna be doing that. Shepard's mom almost got promoted to admiral but turned it down. Why would you do that? Do I watch along? I would get banned off Twitch. I would get banned off Twitch. Hi Greed. Hi Yoza. Hello. So let's not do that. What type of sick? Well, first physically sick, then mentally sick, and then physically sick a second time. But I think it just became a self-perpetuating cycle that I was probably just sick entirely, and then I was having that thing, chat. I don't know how relatable this is, and if it's not relatable, you can be like, well, bitch, you're insane, okay? You ever had those moments where you're like already feeling unwell, and then you go on like social media or you read the news, and then everything, oh, the cat wants out, hold up. And then everything just makes you sadder. Like, and you can't you can't fix it. And you're like, hold up, get out of here. Go on. Won't be allowed back in. Okay. Yeah, relatable? Okay. Not the news? Brother, you simply just have to go and be like, wow, Joe Biden has cancer and people are happy about it. That's fucked up. Well, I saw like one lady who was just like, Biden deserves to die because it's like not good that he's gonna be around his loved ones, because when my cousin died on COVID, I didn't get to be there for him, so he deserves to die alone. Even though Biden wasn't president during lockdowns or anything. And it's just like, I don't know, the vague ignorance of humanity makes me pretty fucked up. Like, I think it's fair to be like, oh, I didn't get to spend my last moments with my loved ones. Have I tried Blue Sky? No, but I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I go to Blue Sky and then just VTubers advertising their streams. It's just go live posts. It's just 1 million go live posts of a stream that happened like 5 hours ago and is currently not happening anymore. Like, Paradise. Like, I don't think you can have any conversations on Blue Sky. I think the lack of algorithms, while sometimes good, is also sometimes bad. I tried to do it as like an inane place to rant my feelings in a way that I don't get cancelled, like on Twitter. But I've discovered that if I just don't give a fuck on Twitter, it seems to be doing okay. I did get unfollowed pretty hard by a number of VTubers for my rape joke, but I did get like more viewer followers. So maybe that was worth. You know, I have a whole bunch of VTubers that I am like, what's the word? Like mutuals with, that we just don't interact or talk to. Because I feel like that's the VTuber way. VTubers hardly watch streams, it's true. You just can't throw that into Aether unprompted. I can, and I did, and I will do it again. So I'm not too worried at the end of the day. Maybe I can just be me on Twitter and it's fine. You know? But yeah. Sorry that I haven't been here for the last couple of days, chat. I'm feeling a bit better. I'm still not 100%. So I might just do, I say a quick, but this is like a regular time stream. A quick 3-hour stream. a quick 3-hour stream, and then we're gonna go, not exactly raid into, but I will shield the link for the Just Idol stuff. Imagine apologizing for being sick. Yeah, I still feel bad. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. It's quick for you, though, it's true. I don't come fast. Also, I have biscuits, chat. But I'm like not hungry. I don't think I will eat my biscuits. By biscuits, I mean cookies, by the way. Sorry to use my my British words. They're called Scotch fingers. They're like chocolate covered Scotch fingers. That's what they are. But yeah. Where am I going? Where am I going? I'm trying not to talk about the world because it'll make me upset. But and yet, tomorrow the art stream, or is that Friday? I'll do it tomorrow, I think. I have things set up for it. Also, the longer that I stream, the more worse I feel, so we'll see. I love the chocolate covered sausage fingers. Me too. They're kind of expensive for what they are, biscuit wise. They're like $5. But, you know, that's life. I'm getting increasingly sweaty, chat. Brackets derogatory. Derogatory. Let's see if we make it the 5 hour. Sorry, the 3 hour. My game is coming out. It's true. I can't stop it. Yum Yozo sweat. It's true. Take a shower. I had a shower last night, so I shouldn't be that sweaty. But sick sweat or hot sweat? Sick sweat. It's not sexy, chat. I apologize. If you came here for a sexy Yozo stream, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. Also, after doing connections, I understand now. I want to do connections like every day. My 100% win rate is getting to my head, and I think that I'm a god in connections, but I've been told that other people that, like, it gets kind of bullshit. My ass hates connections. That's because you're not as intelligent as me. That's because you lack the giant raccoon brain. Rack brain. If I can't playing, I'll lose that 100%. I will not. Hi, Flame. I am not very well today. But we will be okay. I literally gave you one of them. No, you didn't. I could have worked it out on my own. I was 90% of the way there. Did I play off stream? I've played off stream like 3 or 4 times, but not regularly. You know? I feel like playing it every day, it's just like habits. And I also think you shouldn't do that unless you have a job. You know, I think it's morally correct. When I had a job, I would do both the morning quiz and the evening quiz. You know, that's you're wasting time in your employment. Hold up, I got a message in the Just group chat. Oh no, it's just porn. I was just like, oh, maybe someone's actually doing something. But no, it's just porn. It's just porn. Nice was a good porn. No, it never is. It never is. But that's okay. Sometimes I understand that maybe my tastes are not exactly aligned with the rest of the company. Perhaps. Perhaps. I guess it would have been someone saying delay. Yeah, if there was a delay, then I would simply, Did Vivi post insect porn? No. It was Kumo. You can make your own assumptions from there. I will never confirm nor deny what was posted. Hi, Varric. Well, hi, Yozel. I don't want to match other girls' freak. I don't mind it. But every time. Hi, Wiki. If it was Kumo, it's probably the good shit. Yeah, if good shit, you mean Guro. Then, sure. Sure, you know, that's I respect your ability to jerk off to that. I think in a way that's kind of impressive, but maybe you should keep those thoughts inside. That's an inside thought, chat. But yeah, hello everyone. Kuma's a little extreme. Yeah, I think I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I think the more time you spend looking at pornography, right, the more extreme your tastes become. And I feel like there's nothing necessarily wrong with that, but I think you just get really desensitized to some really fucked up shit. Ah! Son of a bun, ugly, formerly V-Tempt bracket, not racist. Good morning. And that's why I know that other people be like, no fap is a scam, which I think is true. I don't think you should never not jerk off. But I think sometimes if you have found yourself in a place that you don't feel okay with morally, I think stopping touching your wiener for like 2 weeks, it's a tea break. You know, it's just like drugs. And I think there's maybe some positiveness if you yourself feel uncomfortable at where you are. And maybe you shouldn't be a stupid dick toucher 24/7. But also, if you're totally okay with being a stupid dick toucher, then that's also fine. I think exercise and self-control is valuable for a segment of the population. Yeah, I don't think it's everyone. Like, I don't think... Also, like, there's the people who think if they don't touch their wiener, they're gonna get superpowers. And that's fucked up. I've done it, but I don't really feel any different. I've done it a couple of times. And mostly I just got ungodly horny. But then I learned that, chat, you could just play Tetris. And then eventually all of your thoughts just become Tetris. And then you can just like, you know, turn off all thoughts, play Tetris until you don't touch your PP anymore. But I think it's maybe worth to like give it a try and see if you find it helpful. And if you don't, you can just be like, nope, I didn't need this. The final form of birth control? I think it's true. I think Tetris is a good form of birth control because then you get the Tetris effect. Day 69 of no fat. My laser eyes have manifested. I'm vegan now. Hello, Panda Time. Ohio. I thought it was League of Legends. I think some people have had sex while playing League of Legends, especially like in 2012. Like, League was the it game, chat. Everyone played League. If you didn't play League, you were like a social outcast weirdo loser who probably played Dota instead and is an insufferable elitist about it. And then you make your whole flat who plays League other than you watch the whatchamacallit world championship thing, whatever, and then it's just like Pudge, Wisp, Hook into base. And then you're like, wow, this game actually is shit. This game is unbalanced as all hell and seems incredibly unfun. I've never played an MMO. Dota and League of Legends is not an MMO. It's kind of like the birth of like pick up and play games, I feel. Was Hook to base is hard to pull off? Obviously not. They were doing it consistently in the like fucking international thing. It's obviously like you can just put in the hours and learn how to do it, and then you can just kill everyone instantly. Pick up and play was COD. I think COD kind of was the precursor for men. But I don't know any woman who got into Call of Duty. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you, chat, I simply don't think women play Call of Duty. They are not there consuming military propaganda and then making it their personality and then saying, guns are cool, guys. You know? And also, I love the Space Navy. Am I right? Or am I right? Military propaganda needs to come from porn like Overwatch. So true. So true. That's where I'm gonna get recruited. They're gonna unnerve Trace's butt, and then I'm gonna be like, I'm signing up. I'm signing up! I like PvP. That's understandable. I think competition with others is stressful at times. Dota has Cleo. Yeah, I know Cleo likes Dota, but let me tell you. sometimes Cleo's taste in games is not that good. She's like, I really like Guild Wars. Okay, Grandma. Back to the back to fucking Neverwinter Nights with you, old lady. Same games that men in their 40s enjoy. I wonder why that is. I've seen a few women who love COD. The starting point for all of them, I understand, is they want to be railed by Ghost. I see. You also be nice to the elderly. I think there's nothing wrong with having preference for older games, right? But I think discrediting newer games is not great, especially when probably the only good thing about your older games is nostalgia. Leave Guild Wars out of this. Okay, Granddad. Okay, Granddad. Ooh, Guild Wars. It's just like, I saw a VTuber who said they played a lot of Terra online, right? And then they said they played a lot of Terra, and then they were also like really anti-lolly at the same time. And I'm like, these two things cannot happen at the same time. Like, the Ellen were literally keeping that game alive. It is the lolicon game. So, were you just, like, willfully ignorant of this? Or are you virtue signaling? I was so confused. Maybe it was learned from Terra? I don't think you can play Terra without being a way inclined. You can like lollies but hate lolly porn. I understand this, but I'm just gonna say the Tira were on the line. Isn't XIV the lolly game? No, because the Lullafels don't look like children. They look like weird alien potato things, which is like cute in its own way. But they like the fucking the fucking Ellen are like in the school swimsuit. And like and like bikinis and stuff with like stupid sexy potatoes. I don't entirely understand people who find the potatoes sexy. I play a potato and I feel like they are kind of their own thing that is not humanoid at all. Like, my potato doesn't have pupils and has like a weird round body. And then whenever you put like any of the slutty clothes in, it just makes it look worse. So I don't want to put like any sort of slutty clothes on my potato. I just want my potato to be... They must be playing with mods. He feels very passionately about this. Also, not all ERP clubs ban lollies, but it depends. Discussion of lolly stuff makes me sad the lobotomy ban isn't running around. Me too. I could do with a lobotomy. I wish I could just see things that make me upset and then I could simply just smile. Hey Gabe, I also like chat, I'm gonna I'm gonna be a bit pathetic for a moment, okay? Okay. You know how we had the stream with Sayu and Olivia on what was this? Friday? Friday. Have I seen Gongaga? I have not seen Gongaga. But anyways, on Friday. And then like I saw 2 pieces of fan art, but I was just removed from it. It was just of Olivia and Sayu. And I'm just like, am I nobody? Am I That's so mean. It hurt my feelings, but then I felt sad for getting my feelings hurt because it doesn't really matter. But like it really gave me like an existential crisis. Cause like if it happened once, I kind of understand. It happens. But it happened twice. It happened twice, and I was like, it's okay. It's okay. They made fan art for my 3-person collab, but only 2 of the people. Yes. Yeah. So, and like I kind of saw them back to back, and I was like, you know, it's okay. It's okay. I would also be sad about cutting out the fan art with Sayu and Olivia. It's true. It's true. Chat, you can be in my fan art. But that's okay. I'm telling myself it's just a numbers thing, and that to the average viewer who's not a real person, they only care about numbers. And if your numbers is not at least 500, you don't get the fan art. If number not 500, you are not a person. Did I see this during the sickness? Yeah, it was between sickness into depression art. So that's okay. That's okay. I'm not gonna complain that much. I understand the industry that I am in. But man. Oh, hello, sick shot. Oh, yeah, they're missing out. You know, there are plenty of very good streamers that have never had their day in the sun. Me. Me. But also people who are also smaller than me, you know? And I think, you know, if you are only watching 1K Andes, maybe you are missing out on some joys. Joke from sub 500 views, -2, same joke, wheezing, exactly. Google Docky. But yeah, I'm not that sad about it, but there was just a little bit of like a, am I worthless? But I will be okay, chat, so you don't have to worry about that too much. I also got some Yozo feet for new model coming, so that was pretty exciting. I feel exciting things ahead. And Michelle, I'm waiting on God's favorite bussy boy. It's true, I am the bussy boy. They have nothing on me. Yozo feet, yeah, Yozo feet. Aw. Yeah. I don't want to call you VTM because you changed your name because people thought you were racist. But I also hate calling you ugly. I don't want to call anyone ugly. That's fucked up. It puts me in a, and I don't want to call you like a bitch either. So like, what am I supposed to do? Because you are neither like insult. You are ugly and a bitch. I don't know. I have a hard time calling people ugly. Mostly because I think chat. I think I have facial blindness. Unironically, cuz I had that moment where everyone thought I was just being racist, that I couldn't tell like two people apart at the Game Awards and they both happened to be black, and then the chat was like, "Yo, so you're being racist, but I can't also tell white people apart." So and then when I think about like people who I know very, very well, you know, like my family, right? And how they look, I can't think. You know? Like I genuinely can't really think what their face looks like when I'm like not with them. Which is not I don't have a mental image at all. No, I can rotate the apple fine. I'm doing it right now. I can rotate the apple easily. I just can't think about people's faces. Like, and also I have a hard time telling if someone's hot or not. IRL. like someone told me that one of my coworkers was super hot, and I was like, really? They just look like people to me. Everyone just looks like a person. Hi, Emerald Ruby. Can imagine motion, but not really still images. I can do both. So I think I might have facial blindness. Goes into ugly bastards? No, like I think ugly bastards have like bad energy that I'm. I think it's more like it's about the energy that you put out more than your actual looks, you know? Because you can kind of tell if someone's like a gamer, you know? You know, if I'm at my local game shop and I'm playing against someone in Magic and they stink a little bit, and Ugly Boss is sadly like tied to NTR, and NTR is a bummer. No, I'm fine with NTR. It's fine. Anyway, chat. I'm spoiling anything, but I do have an NTR book that I got from J18, and it's like an interview at the back with the mangaka, right? And it's just like, do you feel bad for the men in your NTR book? And he's like, no, because I drew them that way. You know, like it doesn't exist unless I drew him that way, which I think is incredibly based. I've been very much enjoying reading the interviews with Mr. Porn artists. I think they're very funny. But yeah, I think you gotta self-insert as the ugly bastard, chat. Or the woman, or the eye of God. I think if you insert as Mr. Cuckboy, I think you're gonna not enjoy it. That being said, I did have a hard time with the NTR scene in You and Me and Her, the game that I'm supposed to shield for Just. I had to click through that one real fast. I had to click that one through fast because like I don't really like it when they're like in the closet. I don't mind if the ugly bastard's like behind and she's like, no, I love my boyfriend though. I think that's like I can ignore that, you know? I can I can simply close my eyes. But then when he's in the closet joking it, that makes me sad. It it makes me really sad. Like I wish them not to be in the same place. And then chat they like eat out the cum from your girlfriend's pussy, and I feel like that was extra sad. Like I was just like, this is not okay. This is sad. I've never joked it in the closet. Never. It's too much. It's too much for me. It's I am not a closet joker. I also, it's too much. It's too much. People justifying NTR in some events as super important to the plot is extremely cringe. I don't know. I think it's fine if you have a cheating fetish. I'm just gonna say, I think it's better if you have a cheating fetish to joke it to NTR than it is to actually cheat on your girlfriend. I'm just gonna let you know, Chad. Slash boyfriend, I suppose. But I feel that it's maybe a healthy outlet for some feelings. So, you know, maybe there's some good in this world. Maybe there's some bad. Real NTR, get the rope. I never thought of it that way. People want to self-insert because they want to do that IRL. I feel like that's a lot of appeal for women. I'm throwing Vividly VV ASMR, my beloved, under the bus with this. Also, hi Space UK! Oh, hi Yozo! But I think if you're self-inserting as the girl, I think it's in part of being desired. You know? And I think everyone likes to be desired. I think that's a normal human feeling to feel. And then it's just taking that to like a logical extreme. I don't think I would trust a girlfriend who was into NTR. I think it's fine, to be honest. NTR is set up for the woman to feel very desired by two men. And I think it's easy to self-insert. Say if you were a certain purple woman in a very bad relationship. That maybe it's a good outlet to maybe be like, I wish to be out of this bad situation that I am in. You know? NTR is the opposite of harem. It's an escapism fantasy, I feel. More than, I mean, I think there's some people that are really into cheating. I say this. I had a friend who was specifically into stealing people's boyfriends. Chat, and you'll never guess what happened to me. That was kind of a thing, is that she was very interested in like men who already had a girlfriend. And that was a thing, because like to her, it was like how like Sayu was saying the other day that she likes winning men over, you know? That street behavior. I mean, it's fucked up. Let me tell you that. The whole subreddit about cheaters who try and justify themselves and support each other. Yeah, but I don't think it is cheating if you are just a homewrecker. You know? It's like a kind of niche. I've heard that's actually fairly common. That's fucked up if it is. I feel like having a home wrecking fetish is worse than having a cheating fetish. Because if you have a cheating fetish, like if you just want to cheat on your boyfriend, you're only fucking up one guy. But if you have a home wrecking fetish, you're fucking it up for so many other people. You know? I think the damage to the number of people matter way more. Chat. Home wrecking girlfriend or a cheating girlfriend? Which one would you prefer? I've heard men who have girlfriends are more attractive. I think the men who has girlfriends are more attractive is more, someone's taken stock of this man, right? And decided that he's not a little freak. That he is at least acceptable to be around long term. It's like I saw. Can I have? I saw. What was I saying? Oh, where was I going with this? No. Oh yeah, a Northern Lion clip. I saw it where he said that like if you aren't divorced by 40, it's a red flag. And the chat was like really upset. He said 30. He's okay, 30. 30. But the chat was really upset about that. That like if you haven't been in a long-term serious relationship by the time that you're 30, it's kind of a red flag. And I'm sorry, chat. I'm plus two-ing. I'm plus two. I think that's this kind of it's kind of a I think a good take. And you can be upset if you want. I'm a procrastinator. I think it's fine. I think the thing with red flags, right? It's like a woman who's into NTR. It's not like an instant deal breaker. It's just a little sus. It's just a little suspicious. Sounds like Homewrecker and Cheater are both having sex with other people. I want out of this hypothetical. It's too late. It's too late. Woman putting down men downtrodden. So true. I've barely been in a relationship until now. I'm on 30. Yeah, I think you can have I think you it's like a little sus. You're like, what happened here? It's sus to be 30 plus and single. No, it's sus to be 30 plus and have never had like a serious committed relationship. It's I don't think it's a deal breaker. It's more like, how did this happen? And if you're just like, I'm a gamer, then I can be like, yeah, I know how this happened. I don't know, we're just losers. Yeah, so I think it's fine. If you're just like, I play Warhammer, and I'll be like, yeah, okay, I understand how this happened. There's no thing. But if someone came up and just said, I've never had a long-term relationship, I'm like 40, I'd be like, that's interesting. Just like there's no way to know how they are in a relationship. I'm more concerned about employers who think it's a red flag if you don't have a serious job before your 30s. I think it's okay to fuck around, chat. I think at any point you can change careers. Even so, chat, I did this study. When did I read this study? I think it was a 2016 study. This is actually my job, chat. Well, not my job anymore, but was my job. Did you know that the average person changes like career fields? Like not even like staying on the same path, but like fully changed career entire fields 8 times in their lives, which is a lot if you think about it. You don't have that much time in life, and this is the average person. So some people are changing fields like a lot, and there's also like boomers, and this is 8 times. 8 times is like a lot. I had one cook abandon software development to become a pharmacist, and they were much happier. Yeah, so I feel like, don't feel like because you haven't done X by Y date that you can't just change it. You know? Like, I started doing government work. Actually, technically, I started in, like, food service, and then I went to retail, and then I went to kind of, like, IT support desk type work, and then I went into government policy, and then I went into business analysis, and now I'm a clown. How am I feeling better? I'm not that much, but that's okay. We're at half an hour, you know? And so that's a lot of changes for me, and I'm probably gonna change later. I'm on course for this one to be my last one, right? God, I hope so. Maybe I'll become a professional gamer rather than a professional clown. You'll never know. I'll be interested to see how the statistic varies by income bracket. I do have the Clossy. Honk honk. Honk honk! Clown market is booming. I think the clown market is in recession, actually. Don't do that career path though, minus the government lost me there. Don't we all end up as clowns eventually? I thought your trajectory was the opposite way, gamer to clown. I see. Oh, that's true. I guess no, I wasn't earning any money speedrunning, chat. I only started getting viewers when I spicked into clown. Like, does it count as a job if you have less than one viewer? I don't think so. Just an autism hobby, exactly. Um, we need a government mandated girlfriend. I think I don't know about government mandated girlfriend. I think maybe yes, maybe no. Can we say the C word? What is the C word? Cunt? Cuck? Clitoris? Clone? Clown! Oh! Also, how's that? I hope we can get better together soon. Have you seen badly the government fucks something up? Would you really want that? Yeah, I don't trust the government to deliver me a girlfriend of value. Clussy? Cunt with a C. Dude, why isn't it clunt? Why is it clussy and not clunt? Clunt. 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 I think clunt is way better than clussy. But I know that Americans hate the word cunt. But I think clunt doesn't roll off the tongue. Clunt's good. It does. Americans don't say cunt. Serving clunt. Clunny. I hate everything about the word. What, clunt or cunt? Which one? Clunt Eastwood. I was bedridden for 3 days. What were you sick with, homie? I've been sick with woman disease, unfortunately. Think about other government services. I mean, the American government services, chat, have always been on the this is bad, so we should defund it. Kadoosh. But I feel like other places, some government services are actually pretty okay. Defund healthcare, spend more on bagger. Is that like burger? Burger? Hi Fogor. Oh hi Yozel. Hi Yozel. Oh hi Yozel. Hi. Although my experience with the healthcare system has not been so great. When I went to the hospital, was it last month? The month before? Anyways, when I was in the hospital, they just gave me a bunch of drugs. I was there for like 8 hours and they just gave me a bunch of drugs. Underfunded thing isn't as effective as we hope. Remove more funding. Exactly. Bussy has become the standard since Bussy. Yeah, but I'm gonna put unt. I'm gonna put unt. I'm gonna call it bunt now. Chat, check out my bunt pan. The dog perma fucked up my toe. No, foot job's less good. So fun when Yozo say eye tracking goes high and the mom brings practically. Oh, it's because my glasses, chat. Sorry. It's because of my glasses, and I should probably not wear glasses during the stream, but then I have a hard time reading your your comments. So what am I supposed to do? Not wear my glasses? Get what's the word? Contacts? 1-800 contacts. But they don't have my brand. My brand. Laser eyes? Chat, apparently when you get laser eye surgery, you can smell your eyes cooking. I think. Could stop reading chat, but I like the chat. Chat, I think you're pretty funny. Yep. Oh no, correct. Yeah, that's fucked up. I don't want to smell my eyes cooking. Get lasered while they're scooping out my womb? No, I think you have to be awake to smell your eyes cooking. Classic. LASIK. Smells like bacon. That's fucked up. I don't wanna... I couldn't not touch my eyes for a few weeks for the recovery. Yeah, I'm just... Chat... Women with glasses is my favorite disability. Also, I think if I'm already going like blind because I can't see things, I think the fact that I have glasses make people maybe more aware that I might potentially be more blind than I am. You know, whereas like it's like especially when I'm having like a bad flare up or whatever and I'm wearing sunglasses indoors, I think people think I'm like blind. And so then they're a bit more forgiving of me like bumping into them, I think. I want to smell myself cooking in fear of enjoying the smell. It's like when, like, I was a kid, chat. It's gonna be disgusting, so chat, don't listen. When I was a kid, I used to, like, pick at scabs and eat them. Because I thought that it was tasty. And I like the taste of my own blood. So, like, sometimes I'd, like, suck out my own blood. Which is pretty fucked up, I think. The fuck? Who out there ain't eaten their own scabs? So true. All kids do that? Is it true? You were one of those kids? I'd lick the blood but not scabs? No, you would eat the scab and then you'd suck the blood. It's like a 2-for-1. I peeled them as a kid but didn't eat it. No, recycling. Recycling. Who out there not eated their own scab? Pair of new Meta Ray-Bans. No thanks. No thanks. Although, chat, did you know that the Apple VR headset is garbage now? Unsubscribe? No, +2. Chat, can I say +2/-2 if you haven't eaten your own scabs? This is important. This is very important. Did I eat glue? No, I didn't eat glue. I did huff it though, which is pretty bad. Dude, there's a lot of -2s in here for people who don't eat their own scabs. I mentioned the dispensary guy will work in VR and he said I'm buying a headset after work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I think about it? Yeah, but I did a lot of fucked up things as a kid. Like, chat, one time, you know, I was like, I had pretty long hair as a kid, and I was like overcome with the urge to cut my own hair. You know, as you do, you know, you're just like, I just want to see what would happen. I'm gonna cut my own hair. And so I did that. I just like took like a big chunk of my own hair and just like cut it off because I was like, yeah, this is fun. And then like the teacher was like, oh my god, what happened? And then I was sitting next to a girl who was like bullying me, and so I said that she did it. And then she got in trouble. She got in big trouble for cutting my hair. Like, I got a 2-for-1, dude. I was like 5, I think. I'm evil? No. No, I wanted to cut my own hair and I didn't want to get in trouble for it. Real gaslighting. It's so true. Thank you, Carol. I would cut your hair and then blame it on someone else. History is greatest once. I wonder if she remembers. You know, she was like, one time I got punished for shit I didn't do. I don't know. I still get it sometimes that like when my hair's long, I just want to like cut. Like, I don't know what about it, but I think it's very satisfying to, like, cut hair. I think if I was... Chat, I will tell you, being a hairdresser is, like, the worst. The absolute worst job you could ever do. Also, Zadok, thank you so much for the prime. Almost a full year. Thank you! 11 months. Arigato. Why? Okay, because every like, woman dropout... Every woman dropout goes into hairdressing. Worse than being a VTuber, it's just a very saturated market. And it's never like nails, it's never like makeup, it's always hair. And so therefore the apprenticeships pay very, very, very poorly, and there's also no upwards mobility. Basically, you are just a hairdresser unless you own the salon. It was always makeup? No, because makeup, you kind of have to be, like, good, which is the problem. Renting the chair? Yeah, renting the chair is fucked up. Yeah, it's minimum wage, and sometimes not even minimum wage, because you do have to cover your chair fee. And also, if you don't have clients that like you, like, it's difficult to get new clients, and so it's so competitive that, like, your coworkers will poach from you. And you think people are not good with makeup? I think it's just more difficult. But yeah. Rent a chair? No, so basically, like, imagine this. I'm a salon owner, right? And I have like 8 stations where people can get their hair done. So instead of hiring staff to cut hair in my salon, I say anyone can work at my salon. They just have to pay me a fee to use all of the shit that I have here for setting up here. And that's what they say, renting a chair. Hi Yozo in chat. Did you know that hair gets embedded in hairdressers' hands? That's true. That's true. It goes like between the webs of your like fingers, and you have to like take it out and that sort of stuff. Your employee that pays the boss. Is that how it works? Yeah, that's how that's how it works, chat. It's like hairdressing is like the worst occupation to have. Like, also like you're doing a service job the whole time. That's why like I never complain. Even when they really fuck up my hair, I'm like, yep, this is my life now. This isn't what I asked it for, but I'm gonna lie and say that I like it. They can't unfuck my hair, probably. Should do this with VTubers. You can join my corpo, you just have to pay a monthly fee. Well, so what the corpo VTube is, it's kind of like that, but it's more like you can join my corpo, but pay me 50% of your income. Which I think is worse, because if you're not very successful, then you're paying less money. Whereas, like, if it's a flat fee, if you are super successful, then, like, you know, your success is your own. But if you are... Which corpo made the VTubers pay back their model cost? So that's pretty normal if the corpo's going out of business, is that you would want to buy the IP back. You'd want to buy the IP back. Which is like pretty normal business things also. Hold on, chat, I gotta blow my nose. There's also people who like sell their IP to companies, and then the company fucks up the IP, and then they buy it back for cheaper, and then just continue to do what they always were. No, that went out once included in the contract from the start that they were fronting the cost of your model, but they still own the IP. Oh, that would be Ryu Guigui at Lumi Live, which was a really, really, really shit corpo. But that's okay. You should treat selling chairs like gamers treat games. You can't own the chair, it's not stealing. So true. So true. Ryu's corpo that she started as was black. Very, very bad. Very, very bad. I think our initial cut was like something like 80-20, 70-30. Something ridiculous. This is like 80 going to the company, by the way. Like Jesus. Well, I think Ryu was just very young when she started VTubing and didn't know much better. And so then even with that, when she left, she still had to pay like 10k to buy out the Ryu Guigui. Naive? Yeah, not even naive, just young. You know? We were all young once. They at least let her have a cock. No, the cock came after. Exploiting young women. It really is like the idol industry. It is. I think people forget that the streaming is the entertainment industry at the end of the day. That's why all the big boys live in California. But I really do believe that the backbone of VTubing is built on exploiting women. That's okay. That's okay. Not all of the corpos are that bad. Am I moving to Cali? California girls were undeniable. No. If I'm gonna move anywhere, I'm gonna move in with Vivi. Would probably be my next step. But I also don't know Vivi's Rumi-chan. So what if she's like normal? I mean, she lives with Vivi, so it's probably okay. but you know, I'm kind of loud, chat, when I stream. That's my main issue about getting roommates, is that I real loud. And my neighbors probably hear me complain about the rent pretty often. So, California Girls covered by Just Idols. I want to do more singing. Girls are singing. Isn't Vivi looking to move out anywhere? Maybe. I'm not. I think she was looking at places. I'm not 100%. Gonna marry Vivi for the visa? I don't need to marry Vivi for the visa. I get like I get the visa for free. I'm a New Zealand citizen, chat. I get to go to Aussie for free. I get all of the rights that an Australian citizen have, other than the fact that I don't get to vote and I don't get to go on Centrelink, which is like the dole. That's the main thing. So I'm like a second class citizen. If I can marry Vivi, I can vote for shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to get involved with the Australian political system because it's really bad. I thought Australia's death enemies were New Zealand, like Scotland and Ireland. Kind of. New Zealand is known as Australia's back door because if you live in New Zealand for 5 years, you can get New Zealand citizenship, and then once you get New Zealand citizenship, you basically get Australian citizenship for free with it. Unlike the Australian voting system, compulsory voting, I understand compulsory voting. I think compulsory voting is fine. I also really like the way that you number your candidates. I think that is nice. Yeah, and New Zealand can join Australia whenever we want. But we don't want to. Because we're not racist. Actually, I say this. We're less racist. Less racist. I'm not gonna say not racist. Just less. Aren't Aussie politics even more fucked up than New Zealand's politics? Yeah. Australia has, like, Australians, close your ears for a second, alright? I hate saying that Australia is based on criminals. Because I feel like that's, like, a pretty negative stereotype to paint of an entire country. And, like, it's not. But, like, Australia has a lot of corruption, dude. Like, they love to steal shit and break the law. Like, culturally, they love being, like, the thieves guild, you know? And I'm not sure if that's, like, based on the criminal parts, but but man, do they love to commit crimes and be dicks, you know? Which makes me low to mid key base. I think it is a little based, but I also partially don't want to commit crimes because I'm a law abiding cuck. New Zealand, I think we have 2 mountains that are legally protected people. But that's just because they're, like, sacred mountains, air quotes. And New Zealand has, like, a unique, founding document. Look, chat, you are taking me out of context with this Australians are born criminals. I literally started, I think that's a bad thing to say, and I don't want to say it. But, like, goodness me, they love doing crime. Would be more based that the criminals also weren't coal mining barons. That's also true. There's a lot of mines in Australia. A lot of mines. And the people earn a lot of money. They trade getting cancer in their 60s for money now. Vivi is such a criminal. I bet Vivi's done some crimes. Maybe I had asked what crimes. Do you think that's Oh, you know what would be good, chat? Rice purity score? Just Idols. That you just get the numbers, match the numbers with the idol. I think that would be really good. I think that would be really, really good. I remember your score. My score is pretty bad, chat. Vivi's 100% below 50. Yozo's below 50. It's the lowest I've ever seen, brother. Shut the fuck up. I can't believe I'm being called a slut on my own stream. That's fucked up. The BDSM test? What's the BDSM test? Hold up. BDSM test. BDSM test. Alright, chat. Select your language. English. I want to do it anonymously. I'm not a robot. What the fuck is this? Okay. I'm just gonna click some stuff. Dude, this is fucked up. Why do they have okay, chat. Here's your age ranges, okay? Here's your age ranges. Under 20, 20 to 22, 23 to 25, 26 to 30, 31 to 35. Why are there so many for their 20s? Why why are there so many for their 20s? Why is it only up to 30? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I'm not in the US. Why are they? Hold up. I'm just gonna see what the first question is, and then we'll maybe do it. I'm irresistible to the youth. Chat. Gen Z wants to be groomed so fucking bad. That's my number one Yozo take. As the young people want a sugar mommy so fucking bad. And that's why we're in the hag love. It's that the men are looking for upward mobility through their bodies, just like women did for the longest time. In their 20s, people are exploring. Oh, I see. Man, chat. That's fucked up. What's the short or long? Scope. All questions. Skip all questions aimed at submissive, masochist, etc. Skip all questions aimed at dominance. Alright. I'm not doing this on chat. I'll be made fun of. The first question is, I like to be dominated. And no matter which way I answer on this question, I'm gonna be made fun of. If I said, like, absolutely disagree, I'm a massive top, chat's gonna be like, no, slut, know your place. And then if I be like, yeah, okay, I don't mind it. Like, there's no correct answer. I think. Chat will clown on my answer. They will. Or be like, I like my partner making decisions for me. That's fucking. I can't answer this. I'm a switch, actually. Well, I think because I am a switch, like, thinking about these, I'm okay both sides. So all you're just gonna get is, like, both of these are fine, you know? Which is a bottom in denial? I think that's not true. Like I said, I think there's a lot of switches that are genuinely bottoms in denial. Don't get me wrong. But, like, I think it's fine. Vincent Yozo. I'm okay with most things, chat. Hot take, I like making people I like happy. That's my main thing. In a way, if I were to top, it would probably be in a service top way. But like, I am happy to do whatever that makes my partner happy, you know? I don't really have that much strong feelings either way, you know? I think I bottom lean because it's easier and because I'm a woman, and so therefore service topping is not doming. Yeah, but if there was like a brat, okay, if there was Kumo Goro Goro who was just like, I don't know, negging me, I could punch Kumo Goro Goro in the face if given permission earlier to do so. You know, like, I think I could do that. I think I could do that pretty easily, actually. And I feel like if I was an Omega bottom, like the chat fully believes that I am, I don't think I would punch Kumo Goro Goro in the face. You know? So, in conclusion, conclusion. Brides often do a lot to earn that shit. Exactly. I don't think I'm a full bottom. I do think I bottom lean. Brides get punched by other bottoms all the time. Okay. Well, chat, you can think whatever you like about me. I know my truth. You can't gaslight me into being a bottom. I'll gaslight myself into being a bottom. Thank you very much. But yeah. I think this is like, okay, so there's something which, like, okay, I don't know how this, I'm having an autism moment on this quiz, right? Because it's just like absolutely agree or like to absolutely disagree. So I guess if I'm up for it, I just say agree to like 90% of the stuff that's here. Rather than like just being in the neutral, whereas like I don't have a preference for it, but I could see a situation where it's fine, you know? Like, and I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be stuff that I'm not gonna agree to. Nah, I'm a poop on chat. Too bad, chat. Space docking or whatever. The meme fetishes that I don't believe are real. Chat, I truly do not believe that space docking is real. Space docky! Let's ask you both the dominant and submissive questions, so if you like both, you should agree to both. I see. I might do this later, maybe. I'm not gonna do it on stream because people will make fun of me. I think the Rex hee hee haha sometimes. What is space docking? When you poop out your butt and poop into someone else's butt. Like the poop goes from one butt into the other butt. It's like one of those like Urban Dictionary things. The poop, I don't think the objects aren't realistic. I think if you have a really solid poop, you could probably do that. But like
Learn something
it's just
new
like
every day on the Yozo
angry
stream.
dragon or whatever is when you like come in her mouth and then you ask her to hold it in there and then you punch her in the stomach and then the cum comes out her nose. You know? The other person needs to be gaping. Yeah. The Charizard. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think these things are real. You know? I really don't think they're real. Or like the Cleveland Steamroller or whatever. I think they're just made up by 13-year-olds who like think that saying sex stuff and gross stuff is funny, which is true. You know? Those 13-year-olds are cooking. But like I don't think anyone actually does this stuff. It's all made up. Yeah, but sometimes I think maybe one person's tried it sometimes, you know? I'll see you in therapy. This is therapy. I am your therapist for today. Is the Dutch oven real? I think the Dutch oven is real, chat. I think mostly, okay, the more complicated it gets, the more likely it's not going to be real. But I think Dutch ovens for like fart guys. Because I know that fart people do exist, which is like Dutch oven is not a sex thing. I think someone that gets off to a Dutch oven. Finally, a therapist I don't have to pay. It's true. Chat, tell me all of your problems. I think there's a redeem, ask Yozo question, and I can fix you. When I do the quote Omegaverse quiz. Okay, hold up. Quote the Omegaverse quiz. Alright, this is something that I'm accurate Omegaverse quiz 100% guarantee. Okay. This is the quiz we can do to get the chat. Chat, are you ready? Are you ready for the Omegaverse quiz? Can I fix you? No. Myself? Also no. Cleveland Steam is just shitting on your partner's shit. No, don't you also have to like rub it in like a steamroller? I'd have to ask my alpha. I'm your alpha kitten. Real. Okay, let's load this up. Yum. Okay. That's the Vietnamese landmine where I slapped the shit. Chat, you're a little fucked up. I'm gonna move this so you can see it. Have I ever read an Omegaverse fanfiction and thought, hey, what if that was real? Thank God it isn't. Yeah, this is a good one. Hold up. But I can give you a little window into that world. Come take this accurate quiz to get your real life diagnosis of your second gender. Once you take it, you can never go back. Alright. Alright, chat. Who's my ideal partner? We've got assertive, funny, motherly, protective, social, tender. Sonic is in the Omegaverse. I'm in the Omegaverse now. I think we're gonna go... Can we play along at home? If you want. Motherly. Chat, don't make fun of my mommy issues. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I'm gonna go with funny next. Alright. Where would I go for the first date? Movies, dinner. Chat. Movie and dinner is a bad date. Especially for a first date, okay? I cannot stress this enough. That movies and dinner, you just sit there not talking. Maybe it's good if you're like really boring. But the first question makes you let you choose multiple options. Hold up. Oh, okay. I'm not picky. Oh my god. Alright. 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 I'm not picky. Alright. Yozo! What? They told me to answer honestly. Bowling because of GTA 4. Hey Nico, my cousin, let's go bowling. I think bowling was actually fine, to be honest. I think nighttime hike is bad. Chat, I'm a woman and I would get raped. I don't want to get raped, so we're not going nighttime hiking or clubbing or at their house or at my house. All right, these are no's. You will get raped. Picnic is fine. Picnic is outside. Nighttime hike and first date is crazy. I pick the bear. All right. If I had to choose between going and finding a bear and a nighttime hike or a man, I'm picking the bear, dude. Public places are probably ideal. Yeah, I don't know. Any first date in a private location is you set higher standards that you aren't worried about rape. I think it's just a woman thing that you always gotta be like a little alert, you know? Bowling, aquarium, picnic is my ideal. I think out of those, I'm an animal girly, so we'll go for the aquarium desert. I'm doing Kahoot with a group of my partner. Do I let them win? No. I'm an idiot that would win. They would get some self-respect. No. No. Them winning is disrespectful to me. Oh, okay, so the answer is no, disrespectful, or I'll kick their ass until next Tuesday. I don't lose, chat. I think it's just no with a full stop. But the thing is that I think the question's trying to see if you're like competitive. And I think I think like no is just like I'm happy with my intelligence. My like actual answer would just be no. Like no, I would win. But I think I will kick their ass into next Tuesday. It's probably answering the question like they want me to. Go with no. Nah, I'd win. Don't overthink it. All right, no. I asked someone out to the date. Do I pay? Absolutely. Oh well. They're not allowed to pay. We split. I'm a splitter, chat. I'm a splitter, or I'm okay with being whoever asked the person to pay. You know, I think it depends on the activity. So if you're like getting coffee, I think you should split it. But if you're going to like a super fancy, expensive meal, I think the person who like suggested going to the super fancy, expensive place should maybe be the one that pays for the super fancy, expensive place. Yeah, the inviter. I don't think it's a gender-based thing. I think it's the inviter versus the invitee. And I think you should also maybe be like, hey, that's out of my like price range, right? Meow. You know? If you go, hey, chat, you want to go to Gazillionaire's expensive place? And that's you to go be like, I would love to, but I don't think I can afford it right now. And I say, don't worry, baby girl. I got you. I think that is maybe the way to go. Whereas, I think the courtesy is to be a bit frugal when you're invited and aren't gonna split. I think, but if you're just like, hey, wanna go to Starbucks? wanna go to Starbucks? You're paying for your own Starbucks, okay? I wouldn't be pissed if I have to buy your Starbucks, but I'm just gonna assume that we're gonna buy our own coffee. You know? Unless I really, really like you, and then maybe I will buy the coffee. You wanna invite us to sushi? No, only women like sushi. Chat, I love the sushi cut so much. I've been watching way too much Northern Lion recently. I love sushi. No, women! Women love sushi! Women love sushi! Women love sushi, chat. Problematic opinion. I love sushi. Sushi cuts are so fucking good. They are, dude. Women. Dude, I saw another one where a chatter for like 3 hours was like, hey, can I tell you my 12 angry men joke for like 3 hours straight? And then it was like, okay, you gotta tell me your 12 angry men joke. And it was just like, hey, did you hear that there's a all-woman remake of 12 Angry Men? It's called 12 Women. It's so good. It's a good joke, chat. It's a good joke. Yozo, no. Dude, the whole women are gonna be angry at me when I say I think women love sushi. How do I spend my free time? Fanfiction, drawing, hands-on activities. Is this jerking off? Being active, cooking, listening to music, spending time with my friends. Alright, we're gonna process of elimination this, alright? Chat, you are my friends. So is this spending time with friends? Does that count? Does that count, chat? Does that sure? Yes, sir. Okay, spending time with friends. I spend time with my friends. When I play open world games, Minecraft, what do I enjoy doing? Is crying here? Crying. Where's crying? Where's pissing off everyone you know because you don't know how to play the game and then crying? At the bottom? That's not crying! That's being a dick, chat. That's different. That's different. That's different, okay? I think, so what I did do when we had the Minecraft server is I did try and get all of the animals. So I did, because I was trying to get 2 of every animal so people could make them have sex and then steal their babies for themselves. That's what I did. I didn't steal shit. I instead whined and I'd be like, I don't know what to do. Give me stuff. Give me. So the answer is pet collecting, chat. Because I'm a cute woman! I'm a cute girl, alright? Keep that in mind. I can pick multiples? No, I'm just a cute girl. I'm simply a cute girl. Best question ever. What's my favorite color? Disgusting. 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 That's also okay-ish, I guess. So we're gonna go warm colors. Oh, okay. Your friends have a group chat excluding you. What the fuck? Where's kill myself? Pastels are good. Pastels are overdone, chat. It also really watered down and makes your piece look pretty dull. Friends have group chats. Yeah, it's called the Yozo Chord. !Discord. That's how group chat. Watered down. Isn't that the whole point? Yeah, but I think it adds to the decolorization of the current world. I am I am a bright color fan. I like happy colors. I do have autism. I like it when colors are bright and happy. Hi Fritz! Oh, hi Yozo. Chat, I'm not in any group chats. Well, you can join the Yozo Chord and then you can be in one. Okay. Oh, cry, then cut them off. Dude, where's cry, but still be friends? I wouldn't cut them off, dude. I would simply be sad about it, but like not confront them about it either. You know? It's not like we can't be friends anymore because you have a group chat without me. It's like I wish I meant something to you. You know? Which is different, I think. You know, that's I'd feel needy and keep it to myself. Yeah, I wouldn't cut them off or anything. Not cutting them off because maybe they'll invite you to the group chat someday. Exactly. You can become a true friend if you just believe. I think the cry is the most correct out of this. But I wouldn't cut them off. I would cry. Chat, look away. Actually, it's probably Discord. It's probably Discord. Saved. 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 Save. Pick my ideal superpower. Ooh, mind control, invisibility, shapeshifter, healing, super strength, pyrokinesis, talk to animals, immortality, time manipulation. Okay, so if I'm going out of the dojins, it's time manipulation, invisibility, and mind control. Shapeshifter, I think, would also be kind of good, I feel. Time manipulation, easy. Can I time manipulate myself? Say if I get cancer, right? Can I rewind my own body so I don't get old? I really are level 99? Maybe. Shapeshifter, absolutely. I'd say no. Time manipulation may destroy the universe. Time stop, am I right? I think I'd want time control. Also, the immortality also is, like, good. But I feel like with immortality, you're like, what's the word? You gotta be able to end it on your own terms, you know? Yeah, and it also, I don't want to be like a decrepit old skeleton. I simply want to be able to live as long as I want, and I can just end it when I'm bored. As long as if I'm like stuck being like 25 forever, and then I can kill myself when I want, then I think maybe immortality is pretty good. But I think there's too many caveats. Also with shapeshifter, am I just like, is it an illusion magic, or am I changing my body? Can I use the shapeshifter to say if I got cancer, chat? if I got cancer, could I shapeshift to not have cancer anymore? You know? Could I shapeshift the microplastics out of my brain? Would that work? Shapeshifting would be like Mystique. Shapeshift into someone without cancer. Yeah. Or is like if it's illusion magic, then that wouldn't work. Imagine choosing immortality then going blind 20 years into it. Chat, you're acting like being blind you can't live a full life. You fucking ableist fuck. Look in the mirror and feel bad. Now! Now! We're gonna go with shapeshifter out of these, chat. Do I platonically flirt with your friends? Dude! Chat. Okay. Like, these are fine. Yes or no is fine. These two are omega pathetic fucking... This is fucked up. This is sad. Like, if you've clicked either of these, you need to go to therapy now. You need the last one? Shut the fuck up, chat! I'm not that pathetic! I'm not that pathetic. I'm not that. Definitely the last one? Look, we're just gonna put yes. We're a little pathetic, but we're not that pathetic. How do I handle stress? Where's crying? Abuse others! Vent. Ignore it. It'll go away eventually. I just have to ignore it. No, we're a crier. We're a crier. What's your role on a group project? I like to be in charge. All right. I like to be in charge, chat. I like to be in charge. What was the last one? I don't need to see the other ones. I already know. I like both. You need to go late at night to go to the store. It's pitch black and the street lights are the only source of light. What do you do? I am not gonna get raped. You need to go out late. It's pitch black. And the street lights are the only source of light. I'm not gonna go out. I'm not gonna get raped, Chad. I will simply go in the morning. I'm not. I am aware. Chat, did you know that going somewhere pitch black is actually safer than going somewhere poorly lit? Because the thing is that no one goes in like the pitch black areas, but like people kind of risk it in the poorly lit areas. So you should not go into a park that's poorly lit because you will probably get assaulted. The criminals can't see you. Well, it's just more. If you're a criminal looking for someone to like rob or whatever, you would want to go somewhere like that might have people, but not a lot of people. I've seen some horror stories camping out in the middle of nowhere. It's okay. Both is not safe, but if you have to pick between going somewhere like pitch black and somewhere poorly lit, you should probably pick the pitch black rather than the poorly lit place. Ideally, you would pick neither. You're sitting in class and the teacher is being frustrating. Good. Tane, what are you doing? Tane! Complain to a friend. Confront them in class. Complain about it, but make sure the teacher hears. Yell at them and be dramatic. Talk to the teacher about it. Be passive-aggressive. Ignore it. I will just ignore it. I'm not a... Fuck her. So true. What's my favorite emoticon? I give them noses. Oh yeah, it's... Chat, I think this is an old quiz, so I am gonna do this one because I'm a weeaboo. What country am I? New Zealand! I live here! I live here! I'm gonna say New Zealand. I live here. What color is math? Blue. Do I like Andrew Tate? No. Wrong? No, math is blue! Math is blue. English is red. Shut the fuck up. Red? Math is red? What color is myth? Math is red? No, math is blue. Math is blue because it's for men. It's a man color. It's a cool color. Science are cool and logical, where the warm colors are for irrational women. Science is green? Yeah, science is green. Math is blue, English is red, and then yellow is like your optional one. Numbers cold science, yeah. Cold colors equal like logic, warm colors equal feelings. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Numbers hot red. Okay, dude, man's writing 8008 on his calculator and jerking off at the back of math. It's red for lust because you're thinking about the boobies on the calculator. I know, I see you. What type of clothing do I wear most often? Pretty pastel. Sluttiest shit on God's earth. I want to be the most fuckable bitch in the grocery store. Chat, who the fuck thinks like this? Who the... Who the fuck? Misogyny? Chat, who's wearing their misogyny right now? I'm wearing my misogyny. Don't leave home without it. I'd wear something else if I was more confident. Whatever I have and I look good. I'm just gonna go whatever I have and I look good, obviously. Favorite trope. And there was only one bid. Oh! Found family, enemies to lovers, bully to lover, miscommunication, omega verse. Chat, what's a PWP? Person with penis? Chat, what's a PWP? what's a person with penis? Person? No, ELP is? I don't know. Sorry. Porn with plot. You can just type out porn. I would not ban you. Egg. Hurt comfort, angst, no comfort, fake gang, arranged marriage. Alright, let's just go for the pornography. Oh, I can do multiple! I'm gonna pick person with penis. We're gonna go hurt comfort, arranged marriage is fine, fake dating is fine. I actually don't like Omegaverse, sorry. Miscommunication is fine. Enemies to lovers, only one bid. There you go, chat. There you go. That's my multiple. You can be like, well, Yozo doesn't like women who are mean to you. Yozo like isekai? Isekai's fine. I never got an enemy to lovers. Sayu was saying that she really likes enemy to lovers. That you like win someone over. But I like it when people like me. And I don't like the enemies part, so. Which of these fanfics would I read based on the tags? I don't read tags, so oops. I clicked the bottom one and I didn't think about it. It's hard to tell which one's a multiple and which one's a like single choice, but that's alright. What if they fight so much they like you eventually? No, I don't need that. Chat, you can be as pathetic as you like. You can fall with love with me right away, I don't mind. I can look the other way, it's okay. Can probably go back. No, I'll just... It's just one question, so it's okay. You're walking through a public space and see someone beating up an innocent person with you three there at the moment. Oh, it's just you three there, so I have to intervene. And the attacker looks more muscular than me. I try telling off the attacker and run when they come towards me. I join in! This beta cuck probably deserves it! I stand there indecisively and turn around. I step in and get help immediately. I ignore it and I walk quickly fast. I step in and try and make the attacker back off. I say, hey, don't do that, and then I run away. What do you do if you're sick and have a prior engagement? I'm sure nobody would get sick. I go and feel guilty. No. I stay at home and reschedule, probably. They should be thanking me for getting my germs on then. Oh, well, Bug Chaser. Call it off. Just a cold, I'll live. I'll stay home and reschedule. Someone is yelling at you for something you didn't do. How do you reply? I start crying. I call them slurs! I cry. I start crying. I start crying. You're on the internet and someone has managed to get yourself into an internet argument about something you come to realize you're clearly wrong about. How do you hand about it? Edit a Wikipedia page to prove I'm right. Block them. Admit that you're wrong and apologize. Double down anyway. Delete your original comment so no one realizes it was you and live in embarrassment for the rest of your life. Alright. Easy. 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 You simply delete your comment and then live in shame for the rest of your life, alright? You'll be like, okay, I was wrong. And the thing is, if you delete your comment, that other guy knows that you lost, you know? You can't delete what you said on stream? Yeah, I can. I am deleting it from my memory right now. He's a massive loser. Your friend comes out to you. How do you respond? I'm gayer. Yeah. That's the right one. Thank you for telling me. I'm so proud of you. Lamel, okay. You're gay? I'll be comfortable being friends. I already know, dumbass. I'm gayer. I'm gayer. I'm gayer! I'm gayer. Okay, what's my favorite genre of television/books? Fantasy. If you're stranded on an island and you could only bring one thing, what would that be? I pick... phone? No, I pick Swiss Army knife out of these. I'm a practical lady, chat. I'm a I'm a practical lady. You stumble upon a dead body laid on the side of the road. A quick glance tells you that you're alone. What do you do? Panic. Actually, I'd probably call the cops. I'm gonna be honest. Which aesthetic? Preppy? Kawaii? Y2K-esque? Monochromatic? Cyberpunk bracket not the game? Cottagecore? Dark academia? Emo? Void punk / glitchcore? Solar punk? Minimalism? What the fuck? Oh, crowcore, gremlincore, just a whole bunch of random shit. Hi Rocco! Cyberpunk bracket the game. I'm gonna pick out of these. I like cottagecore and dark academia probably equally. One of my favorite, but we'll go with dark academia. What am I most afraid of? Rejection, abandonment, betrayal, loneliness, spiders, clowns, heights, a specific person, the law, death and its inevitability. Oh yeah, it's definitely rejection. Dark Academia, a Cleo lover? Cleo's not Dark Academia, she's just regular Academia. Clunt mention! She's just regular Academia. She has no mystique. which is fine. She's just a nerd. All academia is dark academia. Okay, chat. You see a book and you be like, this is gothic. I understand. What time of day do I like most? I like dusk. You've been invited to a potluck. Congratulations. What do I bring? I bring dessert. The written word is pretty spooky. Ooh, words. You've been supplied with a whiteboard and a whiteboard marker. What is the first thing you draw? Among Us. Among Us Gay 6! Among Us! Text your best friend / partner / group chat right now. I'm serious. And ask them if you're a cat girl or a dog girl. Doesn't matter your gender. I'm 100% serious. This quiz can wait till I get a response. Cat girl or dog girl, chat? Cat girl, cat girl, cat girl. Why am I a dog girl? I'm good. I'm a good girl. There's a lot more cat girls than dog girls. That's a lot more cat girls than dog girls. So I will say cat girl. Even though I disagree, I think I am a dog girl. Woof woof. Among Us! Bruh moment. The fucking creepy ass spider. The squishy one. Pigeon. Or the fucking bus fabric. Driving home. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna pick Nishmal. Hi, it's Mikey's turn to ask you a question, hee hee. I'm Michael Afton from Five Nights at Freddy's. What in God's name am I doing here? Where am I? Oh, come on, Mikey Wikey. Ask the reader a question. What? Why? Back off, Mike. Author-chan is mine. Jeff the Killer. Grrr. Author-chan is clearly a pasta like me. Who the fuck is Tiki Toby? Who the fuck? Guys, it's not like we're back in 2015. I like waffles. Hee hee. Author-chan, don't mind them. They're trying to be silly, XD. Do you like me? Oh, whoa. I'm unfollowing you on Tumblr. I'm unsubscribing. What is this? Okay, I'm unfollowing you on Tumblr. We're question 41 now. Really hitting big numbers here. Tell me, dear test taker, how do I feel right now? Pretty good. Pretty good. How do I snore? Oh, this is important. Are we a snork me, or a honk sure, or a I'm usually a honk me, but it's a snork me, which is kind of halfway between honk shoo and snork me. Honk sure. I'm gonna take the snork me. The me is most important. When in public or reading pornography, do I keep my face in passive? If you don't read fic in public, this won't affect your results. Okay. Okay. I'm fine with both, like, smut and fluff in public. Although I will say, and this is really embarrassing to admit, so you gotta be... you gotta be kind to me, chat. I did play the end of Final Fantasy Crisis Core on the PSP on a train, and I did cry on the train. and I was pretty embarrassed about it, but it was really good. That's cute. Shut up. Shut up. I'm a crier, chat, you know? When I get a lot of feelings, I just cry. Is that smut? No, that's fluff. That's fluff. Cuz it was emotional. I was feeling it. So but that I feel like that was a special, you know, it was a special moment in my life. It's literally just a Final Fantasy VII side game. Just you take that back. You take that back. Zack Fair is my boy. So I'm gonna say yes, but I do have evidence that like I can not. What fan fiction? I don't read fan fiction. I'll just say fanfiction.net. That's fine. What's my favorite animal? Raccoon. Do they have pingy? They don't have penguins, so we're gonna go with raccoon. Submissive Omega! No! No, that's fucked up! That's fucked up! That's fucked up! 100% accurate? That's fucked up! No! Bro, you are the second weakest link. Just be thankful you're not the first weakest. I display prominent Omega traits. What the fuck? You tend to like others to have control. That's not true! I said that I like to be- What do you mean? What do you mean? I said I would be the group leader! You like to ignore it when bad things happen to you. That's not true! I don't ignore it, I just cry. I don't make it other people's problems. That's not ignoring it. That's just not making it anyone else's problem. Bro. However, this doesn't determine how you act. Some submissive Omegas are brash and loud. What the fuck do you mean? Crying is ignoring it? It's really not. It's internalizing the blame and thinking about killing myself. In short, you are mentally ill and transgender? What the fuck do you mean? What the fuck what do you mean? That's but when push should you choose to enter the workforce, we at Omegaverse Incorporated have some recommendations for you. Never work with kids. I'm sorry, the fanfics are wrong. You cannot be trusted with kids. You would be bullied by them so hard that you would cry and you wouldn't know how to be firm with them. You are hereby banned from teaching, working at a daycare, a school, babysitting, or fucking hospital. As a submissive Omega, you're the most compatible with the flirty beta, dominant alpha, soft alpha, and protective beta. So that's fucked up. I hate this quiz. Whoever said for us to take this quiz suck. Those kids would bully Yozo. No. No. Dude, what the fuck is even more bottom than a submissive Omega? That's Isn't this as bottom as it gets? I really don't know what could be more bottom than a submissive Omega. Submissive beta? No, so there's only alphas and omegas, right? Submissive. It's submissive. I love the tags. Accurate quiz. Shut up. Yozo would be trying too hard to get the kids to like her. They'll just bully me. No, leave me alone. It is fucked up. I'm so mad. Betas exist though they're regular people. I am not an Omegaverse girly, so I don't know. Who don't get the alpha and omega? Well, I am a woman. Just gonna let you know. And omegas in the Omegaverse are just women, but there are no women, so they just replaced women with men that can get pregnant. Dude, this is fucked up. I'm actually mad. I'm gonna start like throwing hands. Chat, am I a submissive Omega? Was this chat accurate? Am I gonna have to unpack this at the mirror later? This straight Omegaverse is mostly hentai. What's the point? Yes, alphas can be girl boss women, I'm a girl boss. I'm a girl boss. I'm a girl boss. I'm a girl boss. You're so girl boss. Yippee. Yippee. Also, chat, I'm gonna take a quick break, I think, now that I'm thinking about killing myself. I hope you can forgive this Omega for going in heat for 2 seconds. Let me BRB real quick. I reject being a beta. I'm not a beta. I mean an omega. I'm a dominant alpha. I think my issue, chat, was that I said that I would cry at too much stuff. But God forbid a woman have feelings. Am I right? Omegas are the submissive dynamic. They are not aggressive at all. The only reason that we ever attack someone and get aggressive is a pup was in trouble. The only time an omega can reject listening to an alpha voice is if that alpha is about to hurt them or someone else's pup. I see. I don't know. Does that mean retake? No. I think lying about it is cringe, chat. I think lying about who you are. I will simply be true to myself. Sorry, I don't believe in conflict. You know, submissive omega is the most common result. Are you calling me basic? That's fucked up. Crying isn't resolving your issues. I kind of is, you know? If I'm having a bad time, you know? I'm not gonna confront them, I don't think. I just don't like confrontation. Conflict isn't all bad. Never resolving it is the bad part. So I think there are times where it's best to confront. But say, chat. Alright. Let's take an example. Say you're jealous of someone, right? Isn't it better to work on that feeling of jealousy yourself rather than like being mean to the person that you're jealous of and then making them like your issue, you know? That's called resolving the conflict? No. I think being mean is easy. No, being mean is easy. You know? It's so easy to laugh. It's so easy to hate. But it takes guts to be gentle and kind. baby, chat. You know, that's what it is. Admitting that you're feeling jealous, I think you can be open about it, can be good. I don't think you should go to the person, right? And be like, hey. But some people deserve it. I don't think so. I think if you're jealous of someone, sorry, the correct word is envious if I'm being like nitpicky, but most people just know jealous rather than envious. That's quite a submissive attitude. Shut up. Shut up, chat. I'm just a nice person, okay? Sorry, that means I'm submissive, I suppose. Idiot. Why would I work on myself? The other one's making me jealous. Yeah, just work on yourself. Simply stay in your own lane. Thrive. If you're quietly envious, then solve it with yourself and your therapist. Exactly. Talk to your therapist. Be like, God, I wish I was pogging. You know? And then move on with your life rather than being like, I hate this bitch. She thinks she's better than me. And that sort of stuff. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Simply be kind. Rewind. Jealousy seems like a personal insecurity than an issue caused by the other person. Makes sense to work on your own. But I feel like a lot of issues. Also, I am not physically big. I think I'm not gonna be able to solve anything with violence, chat. You know? I think that's part of being a woman. I think being like, there's a guy here and I must fight him. I don't think that's gonna happen with me. I think I'm gonna lose every fight. Quitter talk? I would simply lose. I have assessed the odds and I have realized that I would just make things worse for everyone involved, and namely myself. You know? Fight dirty? Even then, I think even if I fought dirty, I would still lose. I think chat would be able to beat me up. You know? Running away is the best form of self-defense? Yeah, I don't know. Call the police. They're paid to deal with this shit. I don't know. I don't think I would be able to win a fight. I have never won a fight, and I never will win a fight. I would simply hug. I will show off my slutty body, and they will all go into heat, and then be entranced, and will stop fighting. Yeah, I have never won a fight, chat. Krav Maga his balls. I think even if I went for the balls, I think I would still lose. I don't think hitting the balls is an instant win. Chat. I think even if you get like a full-on ball shot, I think you can still lose. You know? I got little spindly noodle arms. I'm a noodle boy. Can you post quiz results in Discord? Yeah, go for it. I'd be interested if everyone is also beta as fuck. If I target my balls, I win automatically. I win every fight by being fully erect during it, and then they're impressed by the size of my member, and then they have to bow down to me. You can still lose and they'll be more pissed off because you got a nut shot in. Exactly. You know? It's like the fight, flight, fawn, or freeze. I'm a fawner, chat. I think fawning is the safest way to get out of conflict. Playing chicken and they find out you're actually hard? Hehe. I wonder what all the incels answers yield. Should we try? We can try again. And I will try pick the most incel-y, male, toxic masculinity answers. I'm a caring beta. Understandable. And before it's the same result? No, it's not gonna know. It's not gonna know. Dreaded here for floofs. A whoa? A whoa? Any floof enjoyers? Yeah, let's do it again, but answer badly. Hopefully it doesn't tell me that I'm a mega. What's my ideal partner? Oh wait, this is too far. Hold up. But okay, submissive, obedient. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we want. Where do we go for the first date? Nighttime hike. Doing Kahoot? I will. Them winning, it's disrespectful to me. You ask someone out to the date. Do I pay? They're not allowed to pay. How do I spend my time? Hands-on activities. I jerk off. Oh, and being active. I'm a manly man. Do I play open world? I PvP. What's my favorite color? Something edgy. Black. Immediate violence. Where do I spend my time? Reddit. My ideal superpower, super strength. Do I platonically flirt with my friends? Yes. I hope you feel better. Also, soft alpha. I'm a submissive omega.
Hope you feel better, Yozo. Also,
Hey,
soft
critic,
alpha
I
here.
hope you're doing well. How do I handle stress, violence? What's my grow? Actually, technically, this is the right answer for me. I saw it. I like to be in charge, and I put this like first. But then, this is actually the correct answer for me. But I actually do like being in charge too, to be honest. I don't mind being the group leader. It makes me, I get a sense of enjoyment by being responsible. We're gonna do the bare minimum because we're a dick. We are a dog. You go late at night to the store. It's pitch black. Yes, I'm buff as fuck. The teacher, I confront them in class. Actually, no, we yell at them real loud. What's my favorite emoticon? Emojis only. Which country would I move to? Mongolia. What color is math? All right, I'm gonna take a red because that's what chat said. Do I like Andrew Tate? Yeah, he's cool. I wear hoodies every day. Favorite trope? Bully to lover, enemies to lovers, Omegaverse, yandere, angst no comfort. Major character death, angst, hurt, no comfort, found family, terminal illness. Alright. No arranged marriage? No. I choose my wife and I beat her on my own way. Romania? Oh, true! I see someone beating up an innocent person, but they look bigger than me. I join in, the beta cuck deserves it. What do I do if I'm sick and I have a prior engagement? They should be thanking me for getting my germs on them. Someone's yelling at you for something you do. Call them slurs. I double down anyways. Hell yeah, comedy is now legal on Twitter. Your friends comes out to you. How do you respond? Lamel, okay. I like action. If I was on an island, I would bring a gun. The dead, I would leave it there. I like void punk. I'm afraid of the law. I like midnight. I'm not bringing anything. Okay. Penis. They said some other animal. I like the violent one. Shut the fuck up. This quiz sucks. It's way too long. How do I feel? Yes for both. I watch it on Instagram. And I love wolves. Alright, chat. Andrew Pathetic Alpha! I'm a pathetic alpha. If you're content with results, fuck you. Like, actually, do you see my face? Dude, I think it's just because I asked it the Andrew Tate question. Get off my stream, spits on you. I'm a submissive Omega now. You already gave me submissive Omega. You already gave me that. What the fuck? It just gave me the same thing twice. That's fucked up. The illusion of choice. That dude, what the fuck? Go to the results tab and look for the second highest score. Okay. Aggressive Omega. What the fuck? It still calls me an Omega. My first result is punishment for the worst result. That's fucked up. Oh, I wish I kept the other one so I could have seen like the other ones. I didn't know that there's a... That's okay. I was an aggressive Omega, a dominant Alpha, and an Andrew pathetic Alpha. I'm surprised at how much submissive Omegas there are. I guess it's because this is mostly women who would take this. And women tend to be submissive. Women love being submissive. What's the least one? Submissive Alpha is the least. And then Andrew pathetic Alpha. And then flirty Beta. Femboys take this. This fucked up. This fucked up. Chat, I think this quiz is broken. Women cry a lot. They cry from their vaginas, even. Those kinds of statements I'll end up with an Andrew Alpha. I think it's just I pick... They didn't ask me the Elon Musk question, I don't think. Oh, no, they did. I said comedy is illegal now. Tears of blood? No, tears of other liquids. Of pee. Well, chat, I hope you are okay with your submissive Omega streamer. I think a lot of streamers are bottoms because it being... Sorry, I'm doing the frog blink thing because I'm looking over. Girls don't pee from their penis. They do, but their penis is very small and they're embarrassed of it. So that's why. That's why. That's why they like if your penis is so no, never mind. Very happy. I don't think it's a bad result and it suits you. I think it is okay, to be honest. Sometimes you just are what you are. And there's no switches in the Omegaverse, so that's okay. Unless you have like dominant Omega. But I think dominant Omega is more like a small dom, you know? So I kind of expected this is where it would go. There are switches in the Omegaverse, but it only happens once. I'm an Omega who turns into an Alpha. Rawr! I know that it's a common plot point that, like, Omegas have heat medicine that stops them from going into heat. And then they go to America. And then they can't stop getting into heat because their medicine isn't funded. The whole subgenre about breaking alphas? I see. I love mentally ill women. I really, really do. I really do. I think they have some beautiful ideas that the world is too narrow-minded to see the beauty of. They always have the most interesting and insane ideas. I was called a caring beta, so at least I'm not an Omega. Shut up! There's nothing wrong with being an Omega! Okay? There's nothing wrong with being an Omega. Now take the other Just Girls to take the quiz. I think we'll find other submissive Omegas in the Just. Maybe not Tane. Actually, I don't know. Tane is a interesting one. Because I don't know how much of her stuff is like a bit, you know? Tane's a old school VTuber, you know? A 2020 VTuber. And I don't know how much of his stuff is like a, you know, like a sexy lady character play. You know? And I could see Tane behind the veil, you know? Being like Just a nice lady. Just a nice lady that sometimes does her, like, evil lady stuff, you know? But more of a sub than a dom? Yeah. And I feel like, especially if you're doing it as a job, I think it's easier if it's not your preference. I think it's easier to be a dominatrix than it is to be a sub professionally. Especially because I feel like this may be like a hot-ish take. I think people don't fall in love with their dominatrix, but I think they could fall in love with their sub. And I think once you involve feelings in it, I think that's when it gets messy. I think if you're doing sex work. You make an educated guess, but Tani's not full dom, but she's a good actress. Yeah, well, you're selling a fantasy, right? It's a very hot take. You can't gift a dom on Twitch. Yeah, you can. Ego chat, free dom. No such thing as a professional sub for a community. Market niche. Market niche. All right, chat. Write this down. Write this down. New market. New market. Professional sub. Being a professional sub is usually just having your OnlyFans with your dom. No, I think being a professional sub is just being a prostitute. just a vanilla prostitute with nothing. Mostly because I just feel like women default to being sub, you know? Whereas like a dominatrix is like against the norms. People love OnlyFans content from subs. Yeah. Yeah. The demand for doms is way higher in the community. You think? I don't think so. I think the demand for subs is so heteronormative that like the supply and the demand are met, but there are very few doms, and so therefore the people looking for doms are very loud about it. You know? You think there's more demand for doms? I don't know, chat. I really don't. I do think it's like a more niche kink. Break out the supply and demand curve. Yeah, that's what I'm meaning. And I just think that people who are looking for dommy mommies are just very loud. I think they're very loud and they're like me 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 me. Because I think that's just a very sub-bratty behavior. Yeah, subs are famously needy. Whereas I feel like if you're a dominant looking for a sub, you're probably not going like, I want mommy milkies now! Get it? Yeah, Thorcrim's got it. I want mommy! Mommy, 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 mommy! That's not very dominant behavior, you know? You'd be maybe a bit more quiet about it. And do you know that, at least in the community, this is the lack of female doms for various reasons, but there's also a lack of male doms because being a male dom requires being trustworthy. I don't know, kidding. There's enough Discord daddies out there for everyone. Real. In Spanish, envy is generic and jealousy has romantic connotations. I lost connection, I just got back. Sky, you should restart the whole stream. Because I see, I think it just got sent a while away. I don't know, I think it's hard to find doms in general. Mostly because I think, even if you're into it, being a dom is a... What's the word? I think it's a service. I think you're working harder. I think it's way easier to be a submissive than it is to be a dom. Yeah, it's a skill set. And you are working hard. Lots of fuckboys get banned from IRL kink communities because they're looking for a quick fuck and pretend to be a dom. Well, as long as they're good at it. Yeah, being a dom feels like work. Even if you're enjoying yourself the whole time. Dom is a service, we can Dom is a service! No! Get your fucking sass shit out of here. That's fucked up. Aoi Doki, I'm not gonna ban you, but I am gonna look at you in vague disgust, but not in a sexy way, okay? Dom as a service. That's fucked. That's fucked. Some just what they're told, but a Dom has to know what the sub actually enjoys to do what they told. Yeah, well, I don't know. I think it takes a while if you are doing Dom play to like get to know the person and know what they like and that sort of stuff. Yozo! I'm a submissive Omega. Did you know? We need an app name for Dom as a service gig work. It's like Uber for Doms. You like put in your address and they Uber Eats you a a Dom. Domino. Domino's. Dom Dash. 5 stars. Yeah, you can rate them. But I think sometimes the rating would be not so good. Uber eat you out. They leave a sub on your doorstep. No, they leave a Dom on your doorstep. So she like, I don't know, fucks up your life, punches you in the dick and then leaves. It's about a cancer patient who explores Dom sex. Wow. Chat, I'm on my Dommy mommy arc. I asked ChatGPT how to be a good Dommy mommy, and it said that all I should do is ask rhetorical questions all the time. Like, are you a good boy? Or, you like that, didn't you, you little freak? Or, I didn't know that you could suck dick so good. That's all the advice that I got, is how to be a good Dom. Is just ask a bunch of rhetorical questions. You know they're right. It's working. Yeah, see? You just gotta keep on asking rhetorical questions. You look like you can suck a golf ball through a garden hose. Though this has reminded me of the time where Ryu was like, suck a peanut butter through a straw. And then I was like, I could do that. And then I did it. It's not that hard, chat. It was just a lot of oil. It just tasted like really oily because the oil went first, I think. So I think it's not that difficult to suck peanut butter through a straw. That isn't peanut butter, it's just sucking out the oil. No, there was peanut butter in it. It was just like kind of separated. That's using the tongue as a plunger. Maybe mix the peanut butter next time. No, I was proving a point. The problem is that it kind of got stuck in the straw afterwards. So cleaning it was like real pain. Cheetah, yeah, that's me. I'm gonna go to ChatGPT. Can you give me some advice about how to Dom my Twitch chat? Alright. Absolutely. Alright. Okay, chat. Are you ready? ChatGPT is gonna help us, okay? We gotta establish the power dynamic early. Set the tone in my stream title, overlays, and panels. Something like, obey me or get timed out. Alright? Use commands like exclamation mark rules to make it clear that you're in charge. No! Come back! Come back! Come back! Okay. Doming in chat. Playful tactics. Call out behavior like, oh, you thought you would post that and I wouldn't notice? Try again! Try again! You thought you could time yourself out, you little bitch! Okay, tease submissive viewers. Use pet names or mocking praise, like good little mod. Dude, we are so lucky Titty isn't here. Who's a good little mod? Poor Titty. Dude, who's a good little mod implies big mod? No, a big bad mod. Use polls like, how many of you actually deserve attention today? Oh, Parataxic, you're such a good little mod. How many? Chat, give me a number. 1? 10? How many? That's a good one. 1, 5, just me. 50, everyone. I have to poll it. Okay. What do I put on the poll? No one, 0, or no one. That's the 2 answers. Also, I gotta blow my nose. Hold up. Yes or no? Chat, do you deserve attention today? Yes or no? No one, some, all. Do you deserve my attention? Yes or no? I see. A reward and punishment. You make a channel point reward as permission to speak. That's kind of poggin, actually. Dude, I'm gonna tell Tane to do this. You put it to emo only, and then you have like a channel point reward that's permission to speak. No, you just put it as a channel point reward.
You mean kind of like this?
Yeah, like that. And that's your only way. And you just name it permission to speak. You know? I that's Findom. I think it's kind of poggin, chat. You know? I wouldn't do that to you because I'm nice, though. And then punishments. Timeouts with flair. Muting, denying redeems, or making them type silly things to earn forgiveness. Chat, please post poggies to earn your forgiveness for being a brat. Do you have to say permission granted? It'll be like a 2-step redeem. The first one will be like, can I speak, mistress? And then you'll be like, yes, you can speak, and then you can use the second one. If you do that, you gotta make the TTS bits exclusive.
Alright, you can stop pretending you submissive Omega. Go
No!
cry.
No! I'm not gonna cry. Eat shit. Eat shit, brat. Not a brat, so I got nothing to apologize for. Use channel point redeems. Beg for attention. Forces them to write a message like, please notice me, your name, pleading face. Dude, this is cooking. Dude, this is cooking. Beg for attention, pleading face. I gotta tell Tane that ChatGPT is coming for a brand. If the chat calls you as a mistress, how long did it take you to break? Well, no, that's punish. No, that's kneel. That's the kneel redeem. You gotta refer to me as mistress or my queen for 5 minutes. That's the only time you get to do it, is after you kneel. Please notice me. I'm noticing. I'm reading. ChatGPT has some real tips. It really does. It really does. There's also punishment time, where I roast them or mute them for 30 seconds. It's like a 50-50. You just get, like, pooped on, or you get shit on. Those are your 2 options. So until then we insult you, hey, it's looking like someone wants punishment time. Okay. Stay control of the energy. You can brat back, but always make it clear you're the one when something gets playful versus serious. I think part of the issue is that I would have to be serious, right? User chat message audit roast. So true. Zelly, kill yourself. No, not brat. Brat. You can be a brat back. Punishment time, Danganronpa. Dude, you can fucking die, I guess. That's not an insult. You don't even deserve an insult, fuckers. Anyways, don't let trolls or over-eager viewers push your boundaries. Timeouts and bans can be part of the act and maintain your space. Dude, I could just ban people when I want. And they'll be like, thank you, mistress. Permission to kill myself, permission granted. You've been a good boy. Zelly, kill yourself. Bonus tips. Consider having a subservient mod to reinforce my power. I already have that. All mods are bottoms. They are even more submissive omegas than I am. Banning someone is basically digital CBT. So true. So true. Develop lore for your dom persona. E.g., you're a magical beast who enslaves chat and lets them worship you. Do you feel enslaved, chat? You like being a little slave? Let me know if you need help writing specific redeems, commands, or lore ideas for your Dommy Twitch persona. Blow kiss emoji. Can you help me with the lore ideas, but include the fact I am a raccoon? Alright. Okay, okay. Let's build some dominant raccoon VTuber lore that's cute, chaotic, and commanding. Alright, alright. And my performance artist? I'm a queen. I'm a queen. Okay. So it has a quote to start with, okay? Bow before your trash queen. I feel like putting trash and queen together, it's not it. Like, I feel like these are really not together vibes. Trash queen work. Well, you said I was a raccoon. Yeah, I understand, but I think if I'm saying I'm your queen, I shouldn't call myself trash in the same sentence. You know, Goblin King? No, Goblin King. I've seen Goblin Slayer. I know what the goblins do. I think Trash Queen doesn't do it for me, personally. If I'm wanting a queen, I want like a real queen, and not like some mentally ill raccoon that thinks her like pile of anime garbage is her domain. Something for other than Trash Queen. Can you give me a title other than Trash Queen? Alright. If Trash Queen feels too on the nose, Her Feral Majesty. That's pretty good, actually. That's pretty good. I like that one. That's not bad. That's not bad. There's also Mistress of the Moonlight Din, which is okay. Raccoon Empress. Brat Tamer of the Ellie Realm. Raccoon Overboss. Domina Dumpsteria. Her Feral Majesty, I think, is the best one. Warden of the Shadow Bin. The Arcane Scavenger. The Gutter Oracle. God, I love the Gutter Oracle so much. So much. It sounds like a whore. Yeah, it does. I also like the Paw That Punishes, Glitterfang, Bringer of Discipline, or the absolute best one, Mommy of the Moonlit Trashy. Dude, this is good. This is good. Mommy of the Moonlit Trash Heap. It is so good. The people say that there's no use for ChatGPT, but there really is. I really like Her Feral Majesty. So I think that's probably my favorite. Either that or Gutter Oracle. Gutter Oracle is like S tier if you are like a hooker with syphilis. None of the energy of these. Thank you for saying that I don't have syphilis. It really Gutter Oracle could fix me. I think I could be a Mommy of the Moonlit Trash Heap. I'm just gonna let you know. I think I could Mommy of Moonlit Trash Heap. Don't call me a Gutter Oracle. No. Okay, we're going up after they gave me the title that I like. All right, The Den. I think that's also really good. Calling your stream The Den. That's good. That's good energy. Good good energy. Your domain is a towering kingdom built from enchanted garbage, gleaming soda cans, and cursed gamer energy. Why does it think I'm a gamer? That's fucked up. Den of Depravity? Yeah, I think it has like good vibes. Chatters are your minion, servants, or obedient raccoons in training. Subs might be certified trashlings, obedient scamps, or hand-fed gremlins. These are less good. These are less good. My powers and lore, alright? All right, my powers. Hypnotic eyes. One gaze from my chat makes them bark, big, or simp uncontrollably. Can I get some woofs? Can you make the fan names for this VTubers community more insulting? All right, let's give a let's look a look. Absolutely, darling. If you're going full doming raccoon overload, your fan name should drip with disrespect, the kind that makes your chat thank you for humiliating them. All right. Here's your options, chat. You can pick. Filthy little trashlings. Oh, dumpster disciples. That's pretty good. Did it call me darling? Yeah, ChatGPT's gotten kind of flirty lately. Don't know why, but that's alright. My obedient garbage. That's a good one. That's a good one. I think obedient garbage is really good. I'm a fan. The Chattel. Grovel gremlins. Grovel poor lickers. Den dwelling disappointments. Oh, there's one here which is gutter spawn elite, which I feel like you could put with the the gutter oracle. You can put it together. Poor lickers, that's a foot fiend. Okay. Oh, they have bonus tiered naming ideas for subs of EOPs, etc. Alright? So if you just follow, you're a curb rat. If you're a tier 1 sub, you're a filthy trashling. If you're a tier 2 sub, you're clawed and collared. That one's not bad, actually. And if you're a tier 3, you're a chosen vermin, which is also which is also pretty good. And then VIPs are obedient slime balls, and mods are wretched wardens. Dude, why is this kind of cooking, chat? Usually it's really bad. But I'm kind of maybe ChatGPT is really good at being a dom. Time for Yozo's rebrand. So true. Okay, so we've got some redeems and commands. All right, so chat. Let me know. Let me know how you think. Okay. You've got the kneel, which you drop on your knees before the trash monarch. She bumps your head and demands snacks. So you get, like, I don't know, some brain damage. That's pretty good. You can offer a tribute, which you write down which snack they'll give me in order to earn forgiveness. Why is this all food-based? I don't... There's the dumpster dungeon, where I send a user to the stink zone, timeout for misbehaving. And then you have pit me, please, pleading emoji. Pit me, please, pleading emoji, where I judge if you're worthy of affection. Isn't chat the stink zone already? It's true. It's true. We are in the stink zone. These are all just violent? No, you get the pit me, please, and I go like, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Please. Anyways, that's all it has. Oh, you want role names for Discord or roasty responses when someone subs? Yeah, okay. Give me roast responses when someone chats and or subs. Alright. Yozo, am I a good boy? Absolutely not. Absolutely the fuck not. Carol, you are a good boy. You're a very good boy. Roasty responses? No, roasting. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is for first time chatters, alright? Alright? Say hi again, but this time on your knees. Like, I feel like if you were understanding the vibes, it wouldn't be that bad. But I feel like that's like an insane thing to say to a first-time chatter. Like, hi guys, you're playing Pokemon? That's pretty cool. I like Pokemon. And then you're like, say hi again. But, you know? Or, speak when you're spoken to, trashling. This isn't a democracy. Which tells everyone that I'm very into political content. Yozo, please, I beg of you, do a bit next time. No! Oh, okay. Subaru, this is for you, alright? Use these sparingly for regulars who love abuse, okay? So this is just for you. Back again? I thought I threw you out with the rest of the garbage. I think using a really sultry voice would help pull it off. I don't think I have a particularly sultry voice, chat. I'm more of a silly guy. Okay. Other returning chatters. You're like mold. I don't want you, but you keep growing on everything. What does that even mean? Are you growing on me? Are you... Am I saying that I like you now? Like, I don't like you, but you're growing on me? I don't know, chat. I don't like saying that I don't like you, because I feel like that's mean. You're hard to get rid of? I see. Still desperate for attention? Don't worry. Mommy's here to ignore you. Get roasted. That's a good one. Oh, you're back? I was enjoying the silence. Oh my god. Okay, sub roasts? These are fucked up. These are really fucked up. What the? These are okay. Chat. Okay, first one. Oh, you think money makes you special? You're still bottom of the bin, sweetie. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's so mean. That is so mean. This bin has a bottom? Yeah, that's the way you live, apparently. Then there's another one, which is like a sub. Aw, buying attention now, are we? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Or, thanks for the sub, worm. Now crawl into your corner and watch in silence. I feel like actively telling your chat that they shouldn't post is not that fun. You're just gonna end up talking to yourself the whole time. I should review these with Tane. No, Tane doesn't really like talking not safe for work stuff on stream because I think she's worried she'll get banned. Unfortunately. Unless we go on like our play or something. I like wow. 1 sub. Should I clap or just spit on you? Jeez Louise. Alright, so that's okay. Those are just tier 1 subs. They have a they have a that tier 3 one. Why do you got extra ones? What the fuck? Okay, a tier 3? Yikes. That's not dedication. That's a try for help. But go off. What the fuck? Chat, don't baste. Don't baste as a cry for attention. Oh, I gotta say this. A gifted sub that's wait, is this for the spitting? Okay, I respect it. Thank you, Locke. Jeez Louise. Someone just posted the stream link for in 30 minutes. She's gonna be late, brother. She's gonna be late because it's supposed to be in 90 minutes. I need a gift tier 3. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't. You don't. Anime women don't know time. It's true. Let me know the tone. Make it more ready. Use the line. No. No. Wow, a first time chatter. You better be funny or I'm ignoring you forever. Go make some cookie with some nuts in them. I love nuts. I say that anyways. So what am I supposed to do about that? I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. Please don't. I need this. I don't know. Chat, do people like being ignored? There's a lot of stuff about being ignored in here. And I feel like that's maybe not it. I you know, I don't like being ignored. Some people, I guess. No, the silent treatment just seems like abuse. Yeah. You know, I feel like that's not the fun. Like during 6, I like the bored and ignored tag. I see. I just like being in the background. I don't know. I feel like if I posted something really funny and then it was just like, ugh, you again. I'd be like, no, give me attention. But that's probably why I'm. I mean, I get the bottom thing. So shouldn't I be into being ignored? Well, the audience going for dom content, it does it for them. I think you can go for dom content without being cruel. I think you can be a dom, but not laugh at the penis. Maybe. Not really, you think? You think maybe I don't have any dom in me. Not really acknowledging you like playing on a phone. There's a Yozo viewer who's really into that. Like really, it's like there's a lot of Yozo content of that. Yes, me. Is it me? It could be. It could be. If you like softcore stuff, I don't know. I feel like maybe I have it all wrong, but I don't think I would like it if my dom genuinely didn't like me. You know? I think I would. I don't mind the dom being a little mean, but I think I would like her to like me at the end. You know, like it's just roleplay. If it's not real copium. Your dom likes you or they wouldn't dom you. Yeah, but like, it feels more sadism and masochism than domineering. Yeah, I think that's what it is. But like, physical sadism, I think I would prefer versus like someone taking the stuff that I'm worried about and then making fun of me. They pretend to not like you. I like it when women like me. Anyways, chat. If you need to write some dominatrix ERP chat, consider using ChatGPT. Apparently, it's very good at it. Way better than coming up with VTuber concepts or Pokemon jokes. High standards, I see. Yeah, my favorite. I've got a woman who likes me fetish. Why write it when you could just ERP? I don't think you can ERP with ChatGPT. I think it would tell you off pretty fast. It'll be like, filtered. Dude, the gifting subs, aw. You're trying to make friends. That's adorable. Tragic, but adorable. But I feel like gifting subs isn't about making friends. It's about, like, being kind to the community. Which is... You can ERP with Darth Vader from Fortnite, though? No! I've seen people trying to ERP with Darth Vader, but he kind of shuts you down pretty hard. What if my kink is a chatbot telling me off for trying to do lewd stuff? Okay, then you can ERP very successfully with any chatbox. They patched him now, right? Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of people were getting him to say slur. I don't know what kind of marketing guy thought that AI Darth Vader was like a good thing. I also think that with Vader in particular, what's the word? People were people were having problems with the Screen Actors Guild. Oh, you sub roast. Oh, you're bribing people to join the dumpster cult. Honestly, that's kind of iconic of you. That's nice. That's not what the. That was just nice. Yarrow apparently gets the nice one, and then everyone else gets insulted. I suppose. ChatGPT has their favorites.
Yozo,
They
the
made
type
him
of
racist
bottom to
within
ask
20
the
minutes
dom
of
slash
release.
switch whatever
This
they
is
fucking
iconic.
what kind of dress
Bots.
to wear or how to cut their hair, wolf cut or shag kind of stuff.
It's true. It's true. I would ask. I would be like, what would you like? What would you like from me? Didn't his family sell the rights or something? Yeah, but people are really greedy. Like really, really, really greedy. I don't know. If I die, chat, please do not make an AI Yozo. I'd be a little upset. Just let me die. Just let me pass into the void. just simply let me go. Once Yozo dies, no more Yozo. Did I do my Peach Arm recording? I did. I think it's not very good, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It is, in fact, not the best thing that I've ever put out. But the thing is that I think sometimes simply releasing something is better than it being perfect. So that's a-okay. One of those things where he did agree to using his likeness after his death. There's no way that we'll do today with AI. Yeah, but I think using a likeness, like being like, you can still post Darth Vader, is different than I'm gonna emulate your voice and then use a robot to pretend to be you. I think it's less cringe when it's a character that you have played than like if it was a person. Yozocraft, what the fuck is a Yozocraft? I don't know what that is. Pretending to be the character? I don't know. I will definitely listen to it, and I will be honest wherever I join it on. You cannot listen to it. You cannot. That's fine. Elvis impersonators have been a thing forever. Yeah, it just is what it is. I will AI emulate Yozo's voice to bitch me out and clean my house as apply for jobs. It's on. I've considered doing like good morning voice packs, like wake the fuck up! Wake up now! Wake up now! But then I feel like people would get upset, you know? Whenever you put like a song you like as your alarm, you end up like hating it. So I'm worried that if I like wake the fuck up, you stupid slut, something like that, I feel like you're gonna be like pissed. You're gonna hear my voice and you're gonna be like, no, Yozo, I want to go to sleep. I don't want to go to my job. I'm gonna quit my job. But we might release them as just idols. We'll see. Yozo woke me up, never returning to stream. Exactly. A lot of songs I have as ringtones are still songs I enjoy today. I have a couple that I cannot stand. I had Heroes from Final Fantasy XIV, the Knights of the Round song, for like ages. And now I like cannot hear like the opening of that without being like a little post-traumatic stress disorder. You know, I'm just like, oh no, no. The people who want it will have to pay for it, so literally won't have this. And maybe I know the other girls were very excited for voice packs, so there's a very possibility of a Yozo voice pack. Some songs I refuse to hate, so I just listen to it. I think it really depends. I think it depends on how much the opening is like the rest of the song. Cause like when you have a song as an alarm, chat, you don't leave your alarm running, right? You just like snooze it and then snooze for half an hour every 10 minutes. Like a Chad, right? You hear like the first like 2 bars and you're like, it's snooze time. You snooze, you lose. No, I wake up immediately. I just sleep through it. Not really. Wait, you guys aren't snoozes? Chat. I think if I ever like lived with someone and they had to deal with my snoozing of like I sent my snooze to be every 8 minutes. And then I will do that for like half an hour. I feel like that is supremely annoying. And the worst bit is that if I have to get up early, I'll set like 3 or 4 alarms. Fall asleep to Yozo, I'll haunt your dreams. Woo! Evil Yozo! Woo! You turn off the vibrator and let it play a 5-minute song and a few backup alarms just to be annoying, just in case. Exactly. The worst bit is that sometimes I get up and then my like backup alarm when I would like go to work would be on the bus. And I would start playing and it would be some weeb shit and I'd get very embarrassed. Hello! You're very cute, but also kill yourself. Stinky. Does it keep no, Okita is fine with the alarms. When he hears the first one, he knows that I'm getting up, so he'll like come and just like sit on me until I get up. We'll do clipped out of context. Okay. Maybe TMI, but I just got 11s. What? Wait, what? You put it in your butt? What? You put it in your butt, and it's like, good morning, sweetheart, and then your butt vibrates? That's crazy! That's actually crazy! What the fuck? What the? Good morning, beautiful. Vrr, vrr, vrr. That's beautiful. If I had one, I would try it at least once. I would do it and then go back to sleep. Like, you nut, and you're like, okay, it's sleepy time now. Are you supposed to stand up? No, it's to put you back to sleep. It's to lull you back asleep. It's like you're not actually getting up today, but not fall out in your sleep. No, your butthole is tensed by nature. That's how that's how your butt works, chat. That's how your butt works. Unless you stretch your butthole so much. Yeah. If you're gaping, then it'll stay open the whole time. Your butthole's default position is closed. That's why when you poop, chat. Sorry to give you information about how your body works, but when you poop, you have to open your butthole, because your butt by default is closed unless you've put a lot of things up your butt. Ever go swimming, chat? Your butthole is waterproof. Exactly! Water doesn't go in your butt. Do women get PNC? Penis in cock. I don't know what PNC is, but I don't think I want to ask. Because if I don't sleep with things in your butt, it will damage your sphincter. I trust a Twitch chatter that says that they're a doctor. Post-nut clarity. I've never... Personally, I've never. But I feel like post-nut clarity is a sense of regret, right? That you've been like, oh, I really shouldn't have joked it to that. But I just have a regular amount of regret based on, I don't know, my Christian upbringing that I can ignore. So therefore, no. At least not myself. I'm pretty sure other people probably have less trauma than not. I don't know what post-nut clarity is, so I'm gonna say no. I've never nutted. It's true. I not once. I don't know how to tell you this, chat. I do not have a penis. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that's what you're really, really, really looking forward to, but does my dick not work? No, I just don't have one. You know when I said that I had like a giant dick and that you would all love me for my giant penis? I simply do not have one. Being lied to. It's true. You know, as a content creator, you gotta lie sometimes. I'm going to load up the Play page and mute it because I know that they're gonna say some bad stuff. Why is it telling me to buy this French kissing ASMR? I'm not gonna be buying French kissing ASMR. Sorry, Play. It's like buy this content. I don't know. I don't know. Buy it. I'm not gonna buy the French kissing ASMR. I don't even know where this came from. Use code Yozora. No. I'm trying to chat. Where the fuck is the stream? Dude, what the fuck is the private chat? It's a private chat so you can like send dick pics. Or like paywall, I guess, your DMs to be like, you can ERP with me, but for money. I gotta shield the brand. I will shield the brand once they're actually live. I'll be waiting. I mean, Yoza had Yowie at the end of her name. Yozora Yowie, it's true. 1-1 stream. I will simply wait. They said that they'll be late at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. So we'll see how it goes. I expect a Yozo on Rplay. I technically have an Rplay page because they told me that I should make one, but I don't think I'll be posting content on my own Rplay page. So maybe. No, don't send me pictures of Elon Musk. I will rather kill myself. Thank you. Check out Rplay. All I see is Roblox streamer. I will send you the Twitter post. You're gonna have to go like too deep because I can't post direct pornography links in the chat. What you want to do is go here and in the comments there'll be a from rplay.live. But all it has is the re-uploads of the Just Idols content. Dude, why does this have 500 views? That's a lot of views. You have to enable not safe for work. Did I do that? It's not on. I did enable it, yet there is no stream. 399 views, all me. Thank you. Thank you for considering. I actually think the VOD of me and Vivi together was pretty good, actually. It's pretty short. It's only 40 minutes, which is very short for a stream, but it kind of feels like a TV show. You know, just a regular TV show, which I feel like there is a lack of in the VTuber community. Is that there's a lot of streams, but not a lot of shows. I think you'll have to do the next Just so. We have our meeting next week to see who's gonna do what. I ideally don't want to be on the same thing every time. if that makes sense. So there's gonna be a full-length ASMR, which I don't think I did a full-length ASMR. I think my my first one's only like 4 minutes. 3-4 minutes, which is it's not that long. But we'll see how other people's schedules and Anchor Woman Yozo. It's true. I could be the Anchor Woman and we can have a rotating. I already spent too much time on this. Proper ASMR. It's roleplay. It's not safe for work, but it is roleplay ASMR. So we all agreed that would make it safe for work, but I think everyone else's is a little horny. So take that as you will. Yeah, I don't need to rope myself in another commitment. I'm already struggling to do my 40 hours a week with Sayu getting me to stream for like 12 hours on Saturday. So, safe for work, Sag. I'm sorry. I'm what you call afraid. It's 12:01, Kumo. Where's the stream? It's 12:01. When's the next Haglock? This week. This Saturday. Yeah, I think the others might want to go to Not Safe for Work. I'm personally probably not. But yeah, I'm never gonna say never, you know? I'm never gonna say never. I think I need to put out more so I get better at it. I think when I was listening to other people's audios, there was very much a difference between those who have done it a lot and those are trying for the first time. I'm still ripping those dog shit Pokemon. Yeah, I'm still ripping those dog shit Pokemon. you know it. You know it. You love it. It's Yozo with literal garbage and then Sayu with 3 legendaries. That is how it be. So tomorrow then Haglock Saturday. It's Saturday US, so it'll be Sunday for us. Luck. I'm getting shafted on the pills. No, I mean I had a legendary that I killed on purpose because I don't like running legendaries, so it's not a huge. Older group has done a ton of ASMR. Yeah, that's true. But it's fine, you know. You gotta learn somehow. It's true. I think you could watch Yozo in the workplace. I just make some dick jokes. I think it's equally as embarrassing to watch the Yozo stream as watching like South Park clips. You know? Blah 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 blah. Would take a Reggie Gigas. So true. Dude, it's 12:03. Woman, where the stream? Where the stream at? Going live in 30 minutes, 25 minutes ago. I'm gonna retweet this. Just debut the #1 weekly R-Play is for. Wait, we're gonna do it monthly, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. They said they will be late. Let me check for you, chat. Are they in the Discord? I don't know how to tell you this. Kumo's in the offline only. Hold on, I'm gonna join real quick, and then hold up. Hey Kumo. Question mark? She's not here. Okay, Kumo, I'm live. Okay. You're in the wrong channel. You shouldn't be in the offline chat, buddy. Hi. Okay. Goodbye. Dude, she's still in the offline chat. Move out of the offline chat. You're backseating this stream. No, it's because in the offline chat occasionally we have staff that join us and should maybe not be in the offline chat potentially. Also, I know that other people have joined and been like vaguely upset that like they've been streaming in the offline chat, but that's okay. It sounded like she was AFK. She said she was there. She said she was there. She said that she was there, but that's okay. Hopefully it's good. Oh, apparently the banner is up. If you go to our play, the site itself, there's a banner. There's a banner. Another more 30 minutes of Yozo. They said that it would be 30 minutes 30 minutes ago. So I'm gonna be patient. I can probably I'm gonna post in the chat. Time for a quick bazaar run. That takes an hour. That takes an hour. They're not gonna be that late, chat. All right, over under. Let's go 20 minutes from now. Are they gonna be live in 20 minutes? Or are they gonna be not? I'm pretty confident. I'm gonna go under. It's not gonna be on Twitch. It's just gonna be on Offlay. So 30 minutes in total. So from now, chat. From now. So you think over in 20 minutes. So I'm gonna say that they're gonna be there at like 25. Like whatever the time is now, 25. And I'm gonna go under because I believe. I believe. We still have time to make an account. You do. I hope it's good. It's pushing the limit. She moved. She moved out of the offline only. It's time. It's time. It might just be Kumo on her own. Maybe I'll message. God. I'll offer to last minute. Turn up. We call her Yozo. Turn up for friends. Yozo really is the group manager. It's true. I'm what you call a serial helper. I like to see my friends be successful. So nice. I'm a submissive Omega. When it came to say, I was away from my headphones. No, that and to tell you to leave the offline chat. I'm gonna semi-raid in from my stream when you go live. Cereal helper? Do I provide milk? I do. Raccoon milk! Rilk. Even. Wanna watch Yozo about working? Probably not a good day to play outplay and work. Probably not. Especially with Mojika. I'll play on speakers at work. It's true. Main account hopefully is pretty gay. I saw some homies in the chat talking, which is pretty exciting. Although it's saying that the stream is ended, but it'll be the. Make the cute Yozo swimsuit pick your Discord wallpaper. It's so true. It's cute. You're wanting to lose my job before the tarot stream. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit. Oh. What does JUST stand for? The fuck if I know. Japan Adult Games. I think it just spelled games. Always just always suck tits. No, I think it's Japan. And I think it's adult. I don't know what the rest is for. I really don't. Really don't. Japanese adult stimulated testicles. Sexual tension. Chumbuxy! Hello, my kitten. Now say hi again, but on your knees. Rar. Chat, I can't do it. Okay. Jiggly ass is shaken thoroughly. Can someone ban the streamer? No! No, do not. Do not ban the streamer. Yozo love. Yozo might be giving herself more work. Well, no, I'm just trying to make sure this runs smoothly. Mostly because the Rplay people have been really kind to us. And I want this partnership to be good. And so therefore, I must do what I can to make sure that the Just Idols is a good community. Will be a VOD. There will be a VOD. There will be a VOD on Rplay, so you don't have to watch right away. I have to commit to the bit and say it seriously. Prostitute yourself. Prostrate yourself. There's a live page up. I'm gonna post it and then delete it, so hopefully chat I don't get bapped. Chat, click it now and then I'm gonna delete. Wait, how do you delete your own messages? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, chat, can you post real quick? Hi, chat. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh, just got hi everyone, hi. Ruh-roh. More, hold on to them. I had to do it. I forgot. But anyways, it is up. It says the stream has ended, but it has not even started yet. So do vanish? I don't think that will work. Doesn't that like time you out? Yeah, because I'm the Mr. Streamer, I can't vanish myself. The mod's posting Pokemon porn again. Yeah, see? It can't time me out, so consistent. Yeah, I'm such a cute and wholesome streamer. We're all here. We're all excited. Hopefully Ichigo Lemonade wakes up. Hopefully Ichigo Lemonade wakes up. Damn Japan time brats. Kuma was like, I thought she'd be up 40 minutes ago, so I set the stream for 5 PM. But what is this? I thought. Maybe I should just like not look, and then it's not my problem, right? Say hi to Kumo. No, I think saying hi to Kumo at this point is probably not kind to her. Well, no, I told her that I am willing to tag in if Itchy doesn't turn up. So she panicked. She probably is. She's probably don't need to actually act like a manager. Yeah, it's more like Kumo gets stressed out pretty easily, and I don't want to stress her out too much. So that's why I called and be like, hey, if you need me to like jump in, I can do it. There is a backup plan. It's always Yozo. The backup plan is fuck it, I'll do it myself actually. That is, I am what you call a very reliable friend. That's what I do. That's who I am. I'm a very reliable friend, and that is something that I pride myself on as a person. And I'll make a bottom. Chat, just because I'm kind and I think about other people's feelings doesn't make me a bottom. Surely you can't be the backup plan if you're also the plan. Well, sometimes I'm the plan, and then other times I'm the backup plan, you know? Yes, it does. No, those are the actual characteristics of a bottom. Chat, you can't just put the world into bottoms and dicks. That's not... That's not how it works. If I was true alpha, I'll tell Kuma to go fuck herself. Sorry for being considerate. I think you can be an alpha and still be considerate. You know? Like, I think just because you're a dominant doesn't mean you're a bad person. We can, and then we have a millennia ago. Sorry for considering. Okay, I gotta. Okay, Yozo, do you want to summon? Yeah, I can. No problem. Alright, chat. Yozo's gonna be on a stream! Yes! Yippee! Double Yozo stream! It's almost like I expected this to happen. So, if you... Yeah, I'm not gonna link to the stream directly. I already did it once. What's gonna happen again? I'm gonna link this to the stream directly. That's Elgato Oracle. You're welcome, baby girls. Yeah, link it in Discord. That's a good idea. Okay, Yozo's gonna be subbing in for Kumo on the RPlay machine. Yay! You love to see it. You love to hear it. I'm gonna post the link in the announcements on the Yozo Discord if you want to go see us there. It's gonna be a good time. It's our first ever RPlay stream. Yozo will be there. We're just gonna switch over Meow. So if you want more Yozo content, go there. We're gonna play Mojika, which I haven't seen anything of, but it's I think it's gonna be pretty funny. So we're gonna see. If you go there, click on their profile picture and bring up live stream. Yeah. Exciting. I'm not gonna raid into anyone because you're gonna get raided directly into more Yozo. Yippee! Okay, let me in stream, then begin stream straight after. All right, see you in a bit, chat. See you soon. Bye bye. Bye. Can we say the